Previously on Hillbilly Heresy.
Music and merriment was the order of the night. Quintius and Melissa danced awkwardly to the music of the renowned fiddler, Billy Cobb. The music of the fiddle was infectious, and before long the inn was packed with revellers. Tables and chairs were moved to the sides, and the sarsaparilla flowed in earnest. Jan, Arnie, and Alexa realized that they would be unlikely to sleep, so instead they went down to join the party. Dancing ensued, but amongst the acolytes only Arnold was proficient in the dance. He danced the Cossack on the bar and drew many admirers. Dr. Jones nervously invited Alexa to the dance and they joined in, Dr. Jones proving to be a skilled dancer. The strange, hypnotic music of Billy Cobb affected all who listened. He played the classic, Cotton Eye Joe, but not all were ready to hear its message. Arnie sweated as he listened to the cursed song, the weight of his corruption having built up to unacceptable levels. The fiddler's song was the straw that burst the camel's back. The blood drained from Arnold's face, and he felt the strength sapping from his body. Resisting the taint, he downed a double shot of Amasek from the bar and fought off the encroaching power of the Miasma.
It's the only way to go.
Jan received a mysterious note asking him to go to his room. Waiting there was a mutant from the Imperial Church who gave a warning that the enforcers were trying to bring in a sniffer, a wretched creature that could detect the trail left by sorcerers. She gifted Jan with a doll made of corn husk, which she said would protect him. Quintius and Melissa headed upstairs to the room and got to know each other better. However, Quintius could not shake his early experience with the mutant girl from the honeypot, who weighed heavily on his mind. For the most part, the evening of dance and music was a welcome respite. The next day, the acolytes dined on dog stew and headed off to the nearby bounty shack. Arnold joined the Bounty Hunters Guild and received information on active bounties. They spoke with the local leader of the guild, Deadeye James Johnson. Next, the acolytes headed out to the bayou once again in search of another gator kill. They encountered a boat full of bayou folk who were mostly armed with primitive weapons. The swamp folk were checking for those who had paid protection and seemed satisfied when they heard that Wesley Marino had already been paid by the Offworlders. The gator hunting did not go according to plan.
When does it ever?
The first traps came up empty, but fortunately on the way back upriver, Jan spotted a gator almost hidden below the waterline. Old Gumbo advised Quintius to wait a moment for Alexa to take the initial shot with her customized harpoon cannon. Uttering the immortal words, "I think I know what I'm doing," Quintius ruined his aim talking to Gumbo and his rifle went off prematurely, shooting Jan in the back of the leg. Fortunately, the bullet only grazed the resilient shaman, but the distraction led to Alexa missing her shot by a whisker. The gator submerged and fled from the would-be hunters. Arguments and recriminations ensued. The acolytes stopped by the location known as Stinger's Fork, where they believed one of their bounties could be found. Heading inland to the farmstead, they discovered the area was beset with traps. Moving cautiously, the acolytes uncovered most of the booby traps, but were then set upon by dogs. Hello. Nicole says hello.
Hello, Nicole.
Everyone says hello. I'll just bring up the screen so you can see them. Hey, we're getting some wave. There we go. Papa James, who's being tight. See you later. Moving cautiously, the Acolytes uncovered most of the booby traps, but were then set upon by dogs. Alexa felled one with her las carbine. Jan seemed to struggle with the beasts, taking a nasty bite to the leg. He pulled off a shot to the face of one of the dogs, only to see it displace away, completely unharmed. Arnold charged towards Jan, seeking to support him, but he fell unwittingly into a pit trap. He landed forcefully on some sharpened wooden spikes, but fortunately his advanced, modern guardsman armor protected him from damaging more than his pride. Quintius put his newly acquired sword to good use, charging the phased dog that had just avoided Jan's last pistol shot. The nobleman slew the dog in one clean blow.
Yeah.
The battle continues.
And that is the best attack I'm ever going to do.
You're not doing bad. Not doing bad combat-wise, I'd say. You had a good. You've had a nice bit of combat versus Crocs.
Yeah, and against James as well.
Yeah, yeah, against James. That was some good fighting.
That's me making up for shooting Yarn in the back of the leg. The charge to spear the fucking phase dog. That's Quintius's accidental apology.
You've probably saved my life that day. For being
I was so pleased that I rolled that fucking 10. Right, let's get this
Okay,
back.
so I'm bringing you back to the farm where we finished last time. Hopefully you can all see the map and your positions there on. There are 2 dogs that you're aware of that have been that are still remaining. There are 2 dead dogs, one by Quintius and one in the middle, which was brought down by Alexa.
Mm-hmm.
So Arnold is in a pit trap at the moment. Jan is in combat with a dog, and Alexa is in combat with a dog.
Okay.
And I'll be starting off with the dogs, who had the highest initiative. Okay, so one dog is going to attempt to bite Jan.
No.
But he can't seem to get purchase. He tries to bite again your worried leg, but he can't get purchase, and you manage to avoid his blow. Alexa, a dog makes an attack versus you.
Okay.
And likewise, it just can't seem to get any purchase for your armor and metal.
Cool.
So the dogs fluff their round. And next up, we have Alexa on 13.
Can I shoot the dog in the face?
You have your las carbine up at the moment, I think. Let me just think. You have your las carbine. The las carbine is a basic weapon, isn't it?
Yes.
No, I don't think you can shoot them in close combat.
Okay.
You can try and like butt them with the rifle, or you could drop it and maybe try and draw a pistol.
Yeah. Can you what's the strength? Safe. I'm just going to try and butt the dog like with the rifle butt, smack it with the rifle butt.
Okay, are you going to okay? Roll an attack then.
Okay.
You can do a half aim if you want for +10 as well.
Yeah, I'll do a half aim as well because I need it.
Yes, this will count as an improvised attack. So make a roll for hit against your weapon skill.
Really terrible.
Ooh. So the combat between Alexa and the dog is a bit of a stalemate.
Yeah.
So next up we have Arnold. You're stuck in the pit. Would you like to try and clamber your way out?
I would.
Okay. Please make a climb test.
Okie dokie. Fine climb, there you are. Press that. Go. Yes!
Okay, so second time lucky, you get some purchase on the edge of the pit trap, and you haul yourself out.
Yeah.
You realise that the pit spikes have been smeared with some kind of waste. It smells quite bad, and you realise if it had damaged you, it probably would have infected the wound or poisoned you in some way.
Ooh.
So, but luckily you absorbed all the damage. So you get out, and that's going to be your round. You can move yourself 1 square out of the pit trap. There we go. And that's
just
your
2d10 pit traps, but poisoned 2d10 pit traps. Nice.
Yeah, it's just pally from the GM.
Yep.
These aren't just pit traps. These are M&S finest poison chaps.
Jake said he was a killer GM as well, Al.
It's true. I did kill a few players back in uni, but you know, it was. I like to think I did a good job GMing at uni, but I like to think so. But maybe the power went to my head. I don't know.
Can't imagine that, Alan. You.
I don't know. I mean, I did quite a few RPGs. I mean, I did like a Rift role play, which I'm sure we had like somewhere between 7 and I think we had maybe like 9 people in it at one point, which was just totally overwhelming.
Yeah.
And yeah, but kind of made it work, so I was happy with that. But yeah, it was just far too many, but I didn't really want to turn anyone away. So
Yeah. I think 6, like we've got in the big
yeah,
book, is the
it's more
most
than
I
enough,
would
isn't
want.
it? Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You won't want any more
Real-
than 6.
3 or 4's ideal. 6 is like
Yeah.
the max, and it becomes unwieldy after that.
Yeah. I wouldn't want more than 4. I don't think. I think
Nah.
this is just right. So. Okay. Yeah. Next up in initiative is Yarn. You're in combat with a dog.
I'm gonna twat the dog with
You're going to twat the dog. So you're making just standard attack. You want to do a half aim first, or anything else you want to do with your other half action?
I should probably use a. Oh, actually, I think I'm going to heal myself.
Let's have a look. Is foot heal not full?
Yeah.
Okay, you'd like to do a heal. Let's have a look at.
Mm.
You're going to do that instead of attacking, then, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay, 7's the threshold, so you passed. The arm begins to chant, and the wound in his leg begins to knit. Oh no, but it's only heals you for 1 wound.
Yeah.
Okay. Unlucky. Right, next up is Quintius.
Hang on, Yarn! I'm too close to charge, I think, so I'm gonna take a little stroll. 1, 2, 3 to here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna stab that dog.
Okay, so you're doing a half move and an attack. So
Yep.
roll to strike.
So let me see. It's primitive. I'll get a +10. Will I not, for being in combat?
Ganging up, you mean?
Ganging up. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the one.
you gang up on that dog, buddy.
Fucking will. Stabbage. Ooh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
use a fate
Ooh.
point.
Okay, fate stirs.
Damn it!
Okay, so unfortunately your blood is still up from your first dog kill, but your strike goes wide.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up, going to bring on
Oh God.
a farmer
Hello, farmer. Ooh,
who comes out of the central building. You see, he's dressed in some form of leather armor. He's also wearing a kind of a crude pot helm, and he's carrying a double-barreled shotgun.
Ooh.
And he sees Arnold, goes, "Get off my property!" He shoots. Okay, so he's in point blank. So that is a hit. So
Awesome.
shotgun is D10 plus 4.
Dodge it.
Well,
Dodge it.
yeah, you can try and dodge if you want.
I'll try rolling dodge. Arnold,
Okay.
stop super dodging. Dodge, Arnold, dodge. Look, diamond dodge. Where are you? Oh, I've got dodge. Bing. Submit. Yay!
Okay, yeah, you just sidestep out of the way. The shotgun blast hits the building behind you, and damages some of the wall,
that's
brings a
a
few
butt
tiles
shot.
off. But he's still got 1 barrel left in his shotgun. So that's I'll add him on to the turn as well. Okay, so top of the round now is the dogs. So first dog against. Going to carry on attacking Yarn. Actually, no. I think I'm going to randomize this. So no, he turns and decides Quintius is a greater threat. Attacks Quintius.
Nonsense.
Well, it's primal instincts taking over.
His
Maybe
primal
it's
instincts of
maybe
fraud.
maybe it's the smell of the dog blood that's covering you.
Yeah.
That's made him think he's a great threat. But anyway,
Bobby.
he's startled and he misses in his attack. A
Okay.
dog against Alexa. Strength. And what's your toughness and armor, please?
Toughness is
In
4. Armor.
she hang on a sec. Let me just check what location.
Yeah, so let's take.
Okay.
Whereas I like to get attacked.
It's she gets a bite in the body. It bites you in the hip.
So it'll be
body armor.
3, 4. 4, 8 altogether is my defense.
Okay. Right. So
It's our teeth for
now,
primitive attack.
teeth are definitely a primitive attack. I was just about to say. So what you would typically do is double your armor against an attack like a dog.
Yeah.
So, however, what I was going to say is that when the dog bites in, it causes 1 wound to you, and you realise that its teeth, it shouldn't be able to pierce your modern armor and your metal body so readily. But it seems more potent than you would expect a dog to be able to bite through metal. Dogs shouldn't be able to bite through metal, but it does, and you take 1 wound.
Okay.
Okay, next up is Alexa.
Okay, I'm going to draw my pistol.
So you drop your carbine, draw your pistol, and fire.
Yep. So what do I need? Plus.
I don't think you get any pluses because of range, so you're just making a standard roll.
Single shot.
So it'd just be plus 10.
Oh yeah, plus
for
10 for single shot. That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you lose the point blank bonus once you're in combat.
Yeah.
You're such a beast, Johnny, with this last pistol.
It's
So
fucking incredible.
okay, so the dog will try and dodge. Okay, the last pistol, it's a beautiful shot, but the dog manages to dodge your blow.
Oh.
And sidesteps the last blast.
Imagine that. It's amazing.
I don't know if that's
How does that work?
maybe okay. Well,
Maybe
no,
ducked.
it doesn't phase. It just jumps back and your shot goes wide. Maybe it doesn't sidestep. Dogs don't do that, right?
Down, boy.
Yeah,
Dogs will cross
Two
legs
things.
over.
two things dogs can't do. One is sidestep, and the other is look up. Well-known fact.
Well, those that dogs can't look up. So no, it doesn't sidestep. It just backs away from your last shot and manages to dodge the blow. So next up is Arnold.
Ooh.
He's out of the pit.
Have we caught all the traps around here? Or do I need to do another awareness test at the beginning of the round?
That's a good point. Thank you. I'd like everyone to make an awareness test, please. Well, I've got you boys to keep me in check.
Bing. No, I don't. I'm not aware of anything.
I don't want.
Please do one. I don't see a roll from you yet, Johnny.
Nope. No.
And yeah. You there, buddy? Okay. Right. So none of you see any more traps. I will repeat. None of you see any more traps.
Oh, all right. Well, in my turn then, seems I drew my broadsword before I charge around the corner. I'm going to charge a farmer.
Okay.
Watch out, these traps.
You're too close to charge him, but you can just walk and attack, like so.
Oh, okay.
What's the min range on a charge then, Dave? Please.
4 meters. 4 meters to build up enough momentum to get the bonus.
Yeah. So it's half move and then an attack against a farmer.
Okie dokie, let's attack that farmer. With a +10 just for a single attack, eh?
If you get single attack, I don't think you get single shot versus in combat. I think you need to be
You
firing a
don't
gun,
get
don't you?
+10 for general combat, anyway.
You do in my house rules because they're lifted out of Dark Heresy 2.
Okay, so it's just standard in yours, is it, Al?
I mean, I don't mind. I'll try to keep my rules as close to Dave's as possible. Yeah,
Well,
just the consistency. I think it's helpful for people who are playing to similar rules. So
I'm
yeah, I mean,
also
I'm happy.
not
I'm
doing-
happy for you to have a +10.
I forgot to do it on my own
It's in
attack. but
anyway.
It wouldn't have made a difference. But...
Yeah. So
Fit
well,
in.
okay.
So I'm going to
Right.
press
So
my...
just hold on. He's going to try and parry your attack. Okay, so he pulls his shotgun up and he turns the greatsword with his
Wow.
shotgun.
What a guy.
The shotgun is and he moves to the side as well. You wouldn't expect such levels of
Combat proficiency.
combat
of this
expertise
guy.
from a simple farmer, but
Yeah.
you do kind of score a massive chunk out of the rifle, the shotgun itself, and you suspect that it might be damaged. Might be damaged beyond use.
No farmer! We found Felroth Gelt!
He was here all along, hiding in a hut with his dogs. Okay, so Yarn, you're up next.
The dog be getting the stick, man.
Oh, actually, yeah, okay. So dog getting the stick. So you're doing. Do you want to do a half aim or then a hit?
Yeah, just have
That's +20 then to your attack.
that full strike.
What do you mean? Isn't that full?
All out.
All out.
Oh, you want to do all out then? Okay, so in which case,
No, it's
it's,
20 all out.
no. If you're doing an all out attack, you can't parry or dodge, but it'll be +30.
No, it's +20 for an all-out attack.
Is it?
Yeah.
But you can't dodge and parry. It's +30 for a charge.
Yeah.
No.
thought-
+30 is
Wait,
for a.
right.
Oh, no,
+30 yeah. +30 is for a berserk charge, Dave.
Yeah, that's you're right. It's plus.
So,
yeah,
yeah. So it's
+30
+30 on your attack, please, James.
Half aim and twat the dog.
Isn't an all out attack is a full action, I think.
Yes.
So
All out
it's
attack.
just +30 then. That's good enough because you're hitting at +30. So you strike the dog. The dog will attempt to dodge, and it fails to do so. It fails to get out of the way of your staff. So roll
Yes.
damage, please.
Stick to your fierce dog. Great. I even know
Nice.
what it is. Is it D10?
D10 plus strength bonus, I would imagine.
Yes. The staff is blessed. Let's round it up. 9.
Okay, so
Well, that would have been a location of 55.
so you strike the dog on the back, and you cause 7 wounds to it, and you break the dog's back. It cries out and is no more.
Yay.
Oh. Good work.
Why won't that work? Aha. Okay, I've got to get the dog corpse on there, so. Right. Priorities. So, next up after Yarn is Quintius.
So I can. How high are these little walls? Can I see the farmer fighting Arnold?
You can. They're not very high, these stone walls. They're about, they're under waist height, so.
Would I have seen the other dog fighting Alexa?
I believe you went round the other side of the building, so I don't think you saw it charge in. I'm not certain, I'll be honest, 'cause it's been a good month. So, but we'll say that you are aware of it because maybe you've said something on comms or what have you. So we'll say that you're aware of it. I simply don't know.
Just a second.
And the cows, chaos cows, Alan.
Who knows? There's no visible no visible
I-
mutation.
Is the scarecrow alive, Alan?
You can't always.
Can
Yeah,
I?
is someone chained up?
You'll have to get a bit closer to see.
Can I move around these walls or over them or
If you
how do
want,
they work?
if you want to jump over the wall, say it's a half action to jump over it on top of the standard move. So
Right,
you
okay.
can just hop over. It's not too hard to hop over. It'll just take you a little.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out if I can get to the farmer or not.
When you can move like that, you can move that way, so you don't have to go over the wall.
Oh, okay, so I can go diagonally and I'm going round the walls.
So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think you can charge the farmer if that's what you want to do.
Yeah. 3, 4. Oh, that's the wrong key. 4, 5.
That's the
Don't
exact.
worry, Arnold.
That's the exact. That's the exact path you're taking.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So so you charge again, yeah.
Yep.
Make a roll to hit. That's plus 20. Oh,
my
plus
calculator.
30 because you're ganging up on him.
Yep. Yeah.
Watch out, Quincy. This is
Hey.
a wily one.
The farmer cannot parry. He's already used his reaction this turn, so he's
That's what I thought.
he's been distracted by the whopping great sword that's been thundering down towards him, and you managed to get a sneak little blow in his side. So roll damage.
5.
5. Okay. So you cause 1 wound.
Well done, Quintus.
And it's a
Stick it
proper
to
like
him.
fencing move. Although I've done a charge, I've then sort of given it the old arm up in the air and on guard and just stabbed at him, just lunged
Okay.
at him. There's no brute force military fighting here. This is pure stage combat.
But you feel your blade go through his leather armor, and you've definitely stuck him. You think you've done a grievous blow to the man.
Yes. The might of Quintius.
Okay. Last up in the round is the farmer himself.
Who's gonna fucking leather me? I'm sure he is.
I might randomize this one, but I think he probably thinks Arnold's a greater threat.
It's probably
know
quite
why.
obvious that he is.
Yeah, I think he will. Okay, he dropped his shotgun, and he pulls out a knife, and he stabs Arnold. Okay, he misses. Arnold, you're too wily a fighter to be hit by such a simple blow. We're back to the top of the round. I'd like everyone to make awareness tests, please.
Okay.
No?
Failed.
Yep, fail.
Okay, so nobody sees any more traps. Top of the round is the dog. I was going to say dogs. But now we're down to 1 dog, and it's going to make an attack versus Alexa.
Okay.
But it can't land a blow on you.
Okay. I'm gonna
It's
shoot
just
him.
it's just a dog, okay? But you're going to have to. Oh yeah, it's your turn. So off you go. Where did the dog go? Ah, yes, right.
I'm just gonna take an aimed shot at it.
Yeah.
That's-
So half aim and then a shot at it. So it'll be plus 20.
Did I miss? No.
No, so it's a hit. Another great hit with the las pistol. The dog will again try and jump out of the way. Okay, but this time it fails to do so, and you land a shot in its front right leg. Actually, no, sorry, you rolled an 8. You shoot it in the head, Johnny, right in the face.
Oh yes.
And
Mouth.
Shoot that bitch, literally.
Okay, so it's 1d10 plus 2.
Yep.
Okay.
And you've got a pen of wands penetrate through the dog's armor. No, I'm joking.
Yes.
Okay, you just shoot it straight in the face, and with no fuss at all, the dog just
And then
dies.
as its body thuds to the ground, I'm going to go, shit.
Play
Well,
dead.
it doesn't sit so much as lie down. So
Roll over. Decompose.
okay, so all the dogs are now down.
Please.
Arnold, you're up next.
All right, I'm going to try grapple this man, see if I can get any information out of him by pinning him down or something.
Okay, make a weapon skill attack to grab him.
Good call.
Any bonuses? Just
I
basic.
think
Those
have a look at
still
grapple. You'll forgive me. I even though I grapple all the time as Canny, I think it's all just a straight weapon skill.
It's
Was it an opposed strength? Opposed strength is it?
It's an
I'll
opposed
double weapon
something.
strength first.
I think it's
Um,
opposed strength. So in
I haven't
that
got-
case, you can keep your roll. So Arnie might pass the strength test. Let me just get grapple up in front of me. I
Yeah,
think
but
we do an opposed strength test usually.
Yeah. I think that's how it works. Isn't it?
I think so.
yeah, I forgot to bring my book down with me. Sorry.
It's all good. So it's not a problem. I should really learn the rules myself. Yeah, that you pointed out that book to me. It's already gone up to over 50 quid.
Yeah, I thought it would.
So yeah. I mean, I think you'll struggle to get one much lower than that.
I got really lucky with mine. I found it with like an hour and a half left to go, and it was going for about 30 quid, and I think I got it for £34, something silly. I got very lucky with that.
That's good.
Okay, you grab hold of this farmer, and you've got him in a firm grip. Arnold, what would you like to do with him?
I'd like to. What's the name of the person what we're looking for?
Person you are looking for, I believe, is Mayhew Tanner. Let me just bring up. Yeah, Mayhew Tanner.
I'm going to crush him slightly while I grip him and say, "Tell me where Mayhew Tanner is. I'll break your spine."
Okay. Right. So are you trying to do any damage to him while you're grappling him, or are you just trying to scare him a
I'm
bit?
just going to scare him a bit, get him some
Okay.
information. I'm going to be extra rough with him.
It's
Okay.
the standard grapple is opposed strength test. If
Yeah.
you win, you deal 1d5 -3 plus strength bonus. Armor counts double, and they gain 1 level of fatigue.
Yeah. I'm going to let you use a bit of flexibility with grapple like we do in your game. So you've got hold of him, and that means you can kind of do different things depending on what you fancy. Because I know, like when I'm playing Canny, I chuck people around a bit sometimes, and it's a bit more fun than just playing it as a real stand.
Mhm.
So so that's what you do, Hayden, and we'll see what happens when it gets around to the Farmers Initiative. So next up is Yarn.
I'm gonna charge in.
Hey, you see that Arnold has a good grip on him. You charging in, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I'll charge in and then hold my attack.
Okay, I think charge might be a full, and hold is maybe a half. Let's have a look.
If you're not going to,
Yeah,
Yeah,
charge is a full
charge.
action, and so you can't do both.
you could run in for a full action though.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So you run in, and you're all crowding around this guy now. Next up then is Quintius. You see what's going on. You hear what Arnold says. You see that it looks to you like Arnold has got him, and he looks to you like he's not going anywhere.
I'm going to wave my sword close to his head and lean in as Arnold's got him going. I suggest you tell my friend everything he wants to know. I've seen him pull legs off of grox. I'm trying to intimidate him.
Okay, make an intimidation test.
But I am trying to intimidate him from Arnold's perspective, not mine.
On the back.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, so I'd like you to make an intimidation test. You can use intelligence if you want, or strength.
Will he get any bonuses if there's more people around it?
Yeah, I'll definitely give you a +10 here.
Yeah.
Plus
for
10.
this.
So strength or intelligence?
Yeah, whichever you prefer.
I'm going to go with intelligence. So it'll be half my intelligence, yeah?
It will, yes, because you don't have
Plus
intimidate, do you? +10.
So I'm just going to roll a standard D100.
Sure.
And I'll tell you what I need to beat. Oh, that's a fail. My intelligence is 36, so 18 plus 10, 28.
Okay. Right, so next up is the farmer himself, and he looks around, wide-eyed. He sees that he's surrounded by well-armed attackers, and he's heard the cries of his dogs that have been killed one by one. And he goes, no, 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 don't do anything, don't do anything hasty. Don't hurt me.
Well,
Okay, and
let me tell us
we're
what
gonna move
you
out
know.
of combat now, because
Okay.
he's the last assailant, and you've got him pretty much in the palm of your hand, and he's kind of surrendered.
This is the first time I've
So-
decided to jump on someone to hold him down.
It's the first time, as I recall, that you've actually had a successful sort of use of your strength either. So
Yeah, but I rolled weapon skill, didn't I? This just come out right.
maybe you tricked the roll 20 dice gods,
Yeah.
did you?
Roll something
Okay.
else.
So we're moving out of combat now, so you can just do actions as you as you want. But the farmer, he looks he doesn't look like any threat at this point. I think the most threat that he had was coming from his shotgun, which is now lying practically in two parts.
Okay. What's your name, man?
I'm Mayhew Tanner. What's this all about?
We've been sent by.
Old one eye. Dead eye.
No, we've been sent.
did I?
We've been sent on behalf of the bounty hunters based within the town nearby that I'm sure you're aware of. I'm not speaking in my usual accent for some reason today. My dear boy, let me get back into character. Oh, my dear boy. There we go. That's better. Oh, my dear boy. We have been sent from the nearby town with a bounty upon your head. And if you wish to keep your head, you will come quietly.
And he thinks better of it. He goes, yeah, I'll come in peacefully. I don't know what this is all about. I'm sure I can clear it up.
Oh, did we have a...
He holds out his hands, expecting you to kind of manacle him.
I'll
No, we didn't.
tie him.
Did we? Yeah.
I've got manacles. I don't think I have.
You did. I thought you bought some last.
I think you tried. I'll just check my inventory. Don't worry. You don't have to do it. Let me do it.
I don't know if you. Let me look back. I don't know whether they had any or not. I think you tried to.
I did want some just because he's a big, strong guy, and I thought maybe I can.
I seem to have shot. I thought you mentioned it, but I don't
Did,
see it
but-
written. Let me just go
Nope,
back.
I have rope.
You have rope though. Yes, you do. You got some rope. That's it. You tried to buy some manacles. You didn't have some, but you bought some rope. Yeah, you got
let's
rope.
get-
You could tie him with that.
I'll bind him together.
Okay, I'd
But
like you
then-
to make a agility test at plus 40.
Okay.
I always wanted a farmer.
Oh, yes. We could take this over as a base of operations. That's
Yeah.
a really good point, Brownie.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, so. Right, so you tie
Sweep for more traps.
you tie him up, and also now that you're not so kind of rushed, you do start to notice some other traps that are laying around. I'll highlight these to you. Oh, shit.
I don't remember if I dropped my pistol to draw my sword, but if I did, I am heading back,
Yeah,
retracing
okay.
my steps to pick
Yeah.
it up.
So you can all retrieve any weapons that you've dropped. Not a problem. Okay, so there is a couple more traps. There and there. Another pit trap and another bear trap.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Do we want to have a rummage around here first
no.
before we head back?
Yeah, we didn't have an image of this guy, did we? I don't
You
think.
didn't know, but the
Description.
bounty hunter did tell you that there's like a biological reader in Arnold's data slate, so that
Yeah.
he could actually take samples of bounties, and I will give him sort of proof that it's the correct person, or also proof that you've killed someone. so that you can use it. If you can't, I mean, Arnold said, "Oh, I'll take the head and hand that in," and that would work. But this is another means, so you could maybe try and scan him with a data slate.
I just want
I've
to do. I've got there's a bear trap type thing in front of me, or a man trap.
Bear trap, yeah.
I'd like to shoot the plate off and then take it with me because it could come in handy.
Yeah. Make a roll. Well, to be honest, what we can do. I mean, I don't know if you've got anything. Oh no, you don't have a staff, do you?
I've got a javelin.
You could. Oh, actually, it's a good quality javelin. You might break it, so you can just shoot it if you want. But make a roll to hit. I'll let you roll. So you'd be point blank, single shot. You can do a full aim.
Yeah.
So you can get plus 60 then on your shot.
We do have a vague description of this Matthew Tanner. I've written down here 5'8", brown, Issis, which I think means he's 5'8" with brown, maybe hair and maybe brown or black eyes. It's quite hard to read.
Yes, I mean, you also, like I say, Arnold has this data slate, and it has information on active bounty missions.
I'm gonna
and also information.
I'm gonna get the data slate out of my bag,
Yeah.
pass it to Quintus, and say, "I think you smear this on him." I don't have tech
Smear it
do I? Pass it to Quintus.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, you check the data slate, Quintus, and yes, it's he was 5'8", white skinned with brown hair and brown eyes. Was last seen in the bayou, known to drink in the Restless Hunter, and has a bounty of 800 drachma, dead or alive, and he's wanted for non-payment of debts.
That was it. Yeah. Does this fit this farmer's description?
Well, you take off this kind of crude pot helm that he's wearing, and yes, he does appear to match your description.
Okay.
And
We all know
you can also stab him with the like the biological reader if you want to get another.
I think our mechanical lady might be best doing that. I've got a feeling that Quintius might be shit at trying to use it.
Have you got a feeling you'd be able to manage?
Okay. I'll do it then.
My inventory.
Yeah. When you what's that? Sorry, Johnny, I missed that.
Can I use a black bear trap? So,
Yeah, you shot the bear trap and you set it off. So now you can pick it up. You can now pick it up without any risk.
Excellent.
So please add a bear trap to your inventory, and I'll give you the stats on that. Obviously, you have to set it. It'll take a full action to set the bear trap. Should somebody stand in it, they will take 1d10 plus 4 damage with a pen of 2.
Cool.
That's pretty good.
Decent.
Okay, so right, yeah. So back to Quintius. Let's say you might not have tech use, but you did grow up in the hive, so you still feel reasonably comfortable with tech. And it looks fairly straightforward. You just have to like stab him with this little needle injector that's kind of built into it.
I'm just going to apologies, old bean. This won't hurt a bit. And just stab him in the neck.
Roll D100.
I feel like I've been misled.
You hit an artery.
There's always a chance of failure. Okay, so you stab him, and the data slate automatically gives you a positive readout for this bounty.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's great. Right. What shall we do? Shall we have a look at securing this area and making it our own? What everybody think?
I think we should.
We've got people around to sniff out our psychic, don't we? So. Really.
Yeah, I mean, I think the priority. I think we should maybe have a quick snoop round, but the priority should be get this guy back, because as long as he's not in custody properly, he could potentially become a problem. We can always come back, can't we?
Can we put him in front of us and let him guide us out? Because he's not going to.
If we take him back, they're going to take his thing for his debts, aren't they? And take his land and the rest of it.
Essentially, yeah.
Well, we can stay in the meantime.
That's quite likely to happen either way. Like you say, like Jan says, they might well take his land for payments of debts.
Let's have a snoop.
If they don't know where he is at the moment, maybe it's better to take the land and dispose of this guy than take the bounty.
The land worth more than 800 credits. That's the point, isn't it? And it probably is.
It is. Yeah. Problem is that old Gumbo we knew he was roughly around here, and old Gumbo knew there was a farm here. So assuming old Gumbo knew that, other people might know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they might think Mayhew Tanner's still living here with all his dogs and traps and not want to come here.
But if they turn up, bearing in mind that we just quite easily took him out, if they turn up in force like the Enforcers or other bounty hunters as well equipped or better than us, they turn up here looking for him, they're going to attack us and then realise it's not him, it's a bunch of other guys. I think we're best off taking him back and seeing how it pans out.
Yeah.
We can always
Okay.
go and claim the land later if no one does, but I've got a feeling they won't. And if they find out he's gone or dead or missing, who's to stop someone else coming to claim the land because he legally owned it in the first place?
We're here.
And then when they collect their share of our bounty, kill them all as well.
I think we're missing a step there. There's a step between us not taking this bounty and us gaining a bounty. I'd rather not have a bounty, full stop.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to pick up Mayhew Tanner. And walk
Let's have a
back.
snoop around, though. There might be something worth taking.
Okay, so you'd like to have a little search then before
Yeah.
you before you go. So
Any more
Yeah,
traps?
cool.
Like, so I don't really want to risk treading on traps. Or are they all revealed?
you think? I mean, like say you've had a bit of time. You think that you've seen them all, but you could maybe try and pressure your
Yeah.
captive to tell you.
Yeah.
Just push him in front of us everywhere we go.
Yeah,
Basically, the best thing to
that
do.
makes it. We'll do
Okay,
that.
you just want to use him like a bit of a human shield. Okay, so
Yeah.
you want to have a little
Really
search
nice.
around. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd like
I'm gonna
everyone to make.
So I was
Go on.
going to stay with the Mayhew just
Yeah,
to make sure I don't get away
yeah,
and
good
hold on
call.
to him. Not
Okay,
having it
so-
running.
Yeah, I mean, good call. But looking at him, you know you've been in battle many times. You think that you think that
Well,
his spirit is probably broken.
I'm not taking any chances with you, Al. You could be leading me down the wrong path. I don't trust you. Not in game.
You're wise not to trust me, Haynes. So right, so you want to go make a search roll and search roll.
Wow. Search is something I'm definitely good at. Oh, nearly.
Normal.
Right, and yeah, Arnold, you can't do so if
No,
you're
yeah,
on captive
hold on.
duty. Okay. So who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, Quintius. Okay, right. So, so first of all, you search Mayhew himself. See what he's got. I mean, he's got a double-barreled shotgun, which is now broken thanks to Arnold. But he does
Nice.
also have 12 shotgun shells on him.
I'm going to take the 12 shotgun shells.
Okay. He's taken off a pot helm as well, which is a metal primitive helm that's worth 2 points of armor.
Okay.
He's also dressed in levers, which are 1 primitive armor.
I'm not interested in that, but I'll take the helmet and the shells for now.
Also, he's carrying a it's a pouch, and it's carrying within it 80 drachma. But you think that the pouch might be made of human flesh.
Okay.
Disgusting looking wallet there. I'd chuck that here and take the drachma.
I'm going to take the drachma out, and I'm going to use my lighter to try and set fire to the pouch.
Okay, you take out the drachma, so that's so you've taken a drachma then, Dave, is that right?
Yep. I'm taking everything until someone stops me, basically.
Okay, so you got 80 drachma and the 12 shells. Are you leaving the broken shotgun?
Yeah, I look at it and think it's damaged, so I'm not interested.
I'll take it for spare parts.
Right, spare parts, perfect.
Okay.
Trigger mechanisms. You've got most of a working gun there. Just need to replace a barrel.
Okay, so
Well,
broken
I
shotgun.
reckon I can make a javelin thrower out of it. Javelin launch.
Yeah.
You know, so or a stake launcher, something like that.
Spear gun.
Yeah.
Spear gun.
Or a spear pistol. You know what I mean?
Sawn off spear shotgun.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
New branch of the Mechanicus.
Or perhaps a man trap launch, some description.
Man trap.
Javelin with a bear trap attached. The most opposite unwieldy firearm in the history of firearms.
Like, it shoots like a net launcher, but it's got a chain on it, and you grapple people's faces and pull them in or pull them off. It's your choice.
Basically.
Yeah.
The low blow.
Yeah.
Everyone says eviscerators are the weapon of the 41st millennium that are most likely to kill their wielder, but Johnny's just invented the bear trap slinging javelin launcher.
I love it. I love it.
I'm just going to grab a beer. Let's be a second.
Okay. So I'm just sending a message.
Somebody appears to have smeared shit on the bear trap.
Yeah, you feel very fortunate that your armor protected you against that, because that's just nasty. What the Viet Cong did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
Johnny
put my
They were. I know. They were evil.
I'm going to put my hand down.
They were defending their homeland. I think we'd be just as ruthless if we were defending ours. So
I don't know if we'd be as ruthless. So
I believe we would.
There was all sorts of plans for what would happen if the Germans ever made it to our soil.
yeah. But,
Biological weapons, all the
yeah.
work, basically. Fucking salted the earth. They were prepared to do, basically.
Yeah, they would have regretted it.
Right, I am back.
okay, cool. I've sent you a message, Dave.
Okay.
Okay, so you've had a search. You found a few creds. Also, Alexa, you find some scrap metal that you think could come in handy. Would you like to take it?
So yeah, I'd like to. If there's spare parts, how many spare parts would that count as?
Okay, it's the scrap metal. You think you have a search through. Make a. Making it.
I've got an evaluate test. I've got evaluate.
I'd like you to make an evaluate test. I want you to add plus 20, please.
With me. Right.
Okay, so you think there's only one unit
Yeah. Okay.
here that you can use?
Yep.
Would you like to take it?
Yes.
Okay. And you've also got the broken shotgun, which is another spare part.
Yep.
Right. So you've had a quick look round. You think you've seen anything that's around here? Do you want to head back to the boat?
1 second. First of all, am I right in thinking that only Jan was injured?
Yeah, Jan got bitten by a dog. I don't think anyone. Alexa took a light wound, I believe. But you're not sure. You're not sure if that shows.
I'm fine, but I'm really pissed that my armor's got shit on it.
Jan took quite a bad wound in it. He's quite badly hurt, isn't he?
Yeah.
Jan took a wound. Yes, I think he took the most damage of everyone.
Sorry?
What did I take in total?
I'll have a look. You took 5 wounds from the dog, I believe.
You healed one yourself as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm up to 6.
I'm going to take the thrones that I took out of this man's human skin pouch. Did that burn, by the way, when I tried to burn it?
Yeah, it burnt. It went up quite nicely. Smelled reminiscent of bacon.
Oh, nice. I'm going to take the thrones that I took out of the pouch and hand them to Jan and say, Jan, my good man, this would perhaps cover your medical expenses when we get back to town. That wound looks a little nasty. And I apologize for the incident earlier on the boat. I hope there's no hard feelings.
No hard feelings, man. You probably saved my life with that fucking fierce dog.
I did hope you would notice that. It was rather dashing of me, wasn't it? But no, take this, and I give you the 80 thrones towards the payment for the doctor when we get back. I have no idea how much the doctor costs. And then I'm going to head to Arnold, and I'm going to give him the 12 shotgun shells that I looted off the farmer, and go, I believe these may fit your weapon, Arnold. And I'm going to stuff them into your pack for you while you've got hold of the guy.
Thank you very much, Quintas.
And then I'm going to hold up this pot helmet and go, Alexa, is this your style?
No.
And I'm going to take off my hat, put on the pot helmet, put the top hat back on, look at Alexa and go, what do you think?
Very you.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. It obviously probably looks ridiculous, but
It certainly does. Don't you worry about that.
yeah.
But it does. You do actually feel slightly better now that you have some actual armor on your head.
Exactly. But I have got the top hat wedged right onto it. And then I would like to have a nose in the building that I nosed in when we first arrived here. I want to go back to the window and have a look in again. And then I want to call Arnold with that guy to bring him over and say, what happens if we open the door to this building, sir?
And he goes, well, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Yeah, there might be a little surprise in there waiting.
Ah.
I mean, I told you, don't hurt me, please.
What sort of surprise, and how can we stop it from hurting us?
Oh, well, it's like another shotgun that's been rigged up to shoot. I'll just try and maybe, I don't know, maybe go in through another way. Maybe go in through the back window.
Right, I'm going to go round the back of the building.
Just open the door with him.
I've got an idea.
That would probably work.
I'm going to go around the back. Arnold, bring our guest, would you?
Okay, Al, will you give me control of Mr. Farmer?
Yeah, sure. Okay, you should now have control of him.
Yes.
Okay, with
Well,
my...
Quintus, take your man over there.
I'm going... So, back round the back somewhere around here, this window.
You see where the light shines out the building. There's no lights on in there, but that shows you where the windows are.
Yep.
With my sword back in my cane, I'm going to use the handle end to smash the window.
Okay. Make a strength test at +40.
Oh, +40. I was going to say, that's embarrassing. But it's only glass. Even a weakling like me can... Oh, God, I've spoke too soon.
Okay, you smashed the glass. You managed not to wound yourself in the process.
So I've got to smash the glass. Nothing happens.
It makes a bit of a noise, but just behaves as you'd expect a glass window to behave when you smashed it with your sword.
Can I try and use my Auspex to see if that Auspex I've got, to see if I can detect any other life readings around?
Okay, I can. First of all, I'm going to give you. There's a couple of bits of bad news, Johnny. The first piece of bad news, I'm pretty sure you left it, or it might even be at the bottom of the ocean. The ocean, bottom of the river. So let's have a look. First of all, it's finding to see where it is. Let's have a look at your gear. But the second, So the first problem you've got is that you've left it in the inn. So you haven't. It's not at the bottom of the river, but it is at the back at the inn. But the other problem is that you got this from the crooked quartermaster, Dominic Peters. So it's quite possible that it's as good as the armor that he also gave Jan and Quintius.
It's fine, Alexa. It's fine. I have my own idea for an improvised Auspex. Arnold, throw our guest through the window.
No, he might escape and grab a weapon.
Oh, he'll be fine. His hands are bound.
Let me deal with this for a second. Mayhew. Right, Mayhew. It's safe in that window, because if my friend goes in and he gets shot, I will break your neck. No, I won't do that. I'll cripple you first, and then cause you unimaginable pain.
Okay, I'd like you to make an intimidation test at +30.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Well, he's captured. He's bound. He's surrounded by enemies. All his dogs have been killed. He's susceptible to intimidation.
Can I start
Yes.
skinning one of his
intimidated.
dogs because we could use the meat? You know what I mean?
You could certainly take a dog. You don't really know how to skin and how to get the meat from it. You could have a go.
Oh, God,
But Gumbo would have a much better chance, or maybe Jan or
yeah.
Arnold would be able to do so. But you're not really that way inclined with regards to like survival skills.
Hot dogs for tea. So we could.
Do you wanna take a dog corpse?
Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
Which one in particular? Have you got any
the
preference?
one that I
The one that you shot. Okay. We shot two of them, Johnny. So
Oh right. Both. Can I take both, or am I sort of getting a bit too laden down?
let's.
I
I'll
don't
have.
really fancy eating phase dog, to be honest.
Yeah.
Let's have a look and see what your gear's at.
Doggy corruption
So-
point away.
Before we started, Johnny, you're on 31 kilograms out of 45.
Yep.
And
I've got
you've
scrap
also picked up some scrap metal, which is another kilogram, so that puts you on 32.
and the shotgun. Well,
Yeah, shotgun also maybe another.
You can always load me up because
And the
I've
bear
got massive carrying capacity.
Bear trap will say that's let's say 5 kilograms.
Yeah.
So you are getting towards your carry limit. You could probably take one dog without any problems.
I'll take one dog. Why not?
Okay, so plus
I can carry
one dog.
about 75 kilograms if you need to load me up.
Yeah, I think we should take the cops and the dogs because we could sell them. We could maybe sell the meat, or you know, what I mean, use it to make jerky.
Dog
Okay.
jerky. I stand what we're going to set up on the harbour. We'll
Yep.
sell croc meat and dog meat.
Okay, so Arnold, do you want to get all these? So Johnny, you've got one dog. Do you want to get the other 3 dogs, Hayden?
Yeah, I'll put them on my shoulder or something.
Okay,
Can I,
who's
can I
gonna
use-
guard Mayhew while Hayden goes off? Oh,
Can I-
by the way, sorry, we didn't resolve your intimidation. By the way,
Pass.
we're kind of. Let me just. All right, let's do the one thing once. So that you can get the dogs, but before you do that, you were intimidating the guy, and
Yeah,
you were,
let's do this
you were
bit first
successful.
and clear up later. You those
Uh-huh.
lot can collect the dogs and put them in my backpack for me while I guard this guy. That would be
So
best op-
okay. So anyway, yeah, you see that he's visibly scared of you, Arnold, and he says, "No, there's just the one trap. It's pointing towards the front door. As long as he stays out of the hallway, he should be fine."
You hear that, Quintus?
Thank you very much, Arnold.
This is your
is that
go.
our new friend? Okay, I'm going to climb in through the window very carefully.
Okay, you climb in. First of all, you break some of the broken glass, just to, just the bits that are sticking out of the frame, and you hop in. Okay, would you like to have a little search around?
Yeah, I'd like to have a little look around. Can I see the shotgun? Is what I'm interested in, and I'm basically going to try and stay out of its line of fire.
Okay, first of all, you come into a room. It's a bedroom, and this is the room which you looked in originally in the last session. So if you wanted to check for the shotgun, you'd have to leave this room into the hallway.
Well, there's
Is that-
something nice in the bedroom. What we saw through the window. There's something shiny and good.
Or before I do that, can anybody see me in this room from where they are? Can they see me
I
through the
probably
window, or
can.
am I out of line of sight?
Let's have a look. So Arnold can probably see partly into the room where he
I'm
stood.
gonna stand on top of this guy and ram him up against the wall, sort of cover him while looking the window at Quintus.
Okay.
Sounds
back
tight,
at the
what
window.
is it?
I'm just going to
Can I,
glance through the window, see Arnold's watching me, and I'm going to take the object of interest and just hold it up and wave it at him and point at it.
Met a chicken.
Okay. So are you having a search? Are you having a search, Dave?
Yes.
Okay. Make a search roll.
Search. My search is terrible.
Okay.
Big fail.
So you find the wooden statue which you clocked. You clocked previously. So it's a wooden carving made of dark wood of a monk who is sat cross-legged with a rotund belly, laughing.
Buddha.
The wood feels warm, almost hot to the touch.
Okay.
The
How big
carving
is
it? It's a statuette, so it's about yay big.
Okay.
The carving's been done with skill and patience, and it seems very realistic. So it must be worth something to somebody. It also puts you in mind of remember that wooden helix staff that you
Yep.
didn't purchase from Tula Regalia. Puts you in a mind of that, even though you're not quite sure why that is, because they're quite different. Quite different items. So yeah, so so please add that to your inventory.
Chaos Builder.
Okay.
Gave 50 corruption points for picking that up.
Oh, that's a good point. Thanks, Arnold. Can everyone make a willpower test, please? Arnold, you are now adding +10 to all your miasma-related corruption tests until further
Wow, this-
notice. Pardon me, I didn't catch that. Brownie, would you repeat yourself?
This just gets better and better.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to use my fate point of the day to try re-roll this one.
oh, corruption all round. Good, good.
1 second. It might not be it.
Good.
Let's
Might
pass
not
for
be
the
it.
first time. No.
Okay, are you having a fate reroll, James? You normally do.
Yeah.
Okay, so Yarn, as usual, must be his upbringing on the cursed world of dusk. He's used to this this level of warp permeation through this planet. So Yarn doesn't get a corruption, but everyone else does get one. So it's Dave, Hayden, and Johnny. Would you add a +10 to yours? Yeah, you did. So I'm quite sure that puts
Let me just
Johnny
add-
and Dave onto the magical number.
10.
Awesome.
The magical number of 10.
I've updated
Um,
my sheet on my corruption points, Sal.
Thanks,
Not
mate.
to
I
what-
appreciate you. Appreciate you keeping on top of it. Always feels good when you when I do the accounting and I don't need to do anything. I'm sure Dave thinks the same sort of thing.
Yes, and
takes-
what I hate the most, Alan, is people who try to do it and fail to do the basic maths of being able to add their thrones up. It infuriates me.
the
I'm so sorry.
So it's so ironic that you do everyone's accounting, but your own. So
Every single time I've done my own accounting, I've fucked it up.
so because I'll start off with Johnny then. Johnny, I'd like you to make a malignancy test. You need to make a willpower roll.
Oh, good. Okay.
I keep reading Jan's name as Jan Spandex.
I'm afraid that's a fail on the malignancy, and also Dave, will you make your malignancy test, please?
You rolled perception there, Johnny. But you
It's
still got 43.
yeah, I think that's probably still a fail, but
Yeah, it is.
okay.
Oh.
But
Oh,
Dear.
Spawns
I'm going to
are
use my second fate point.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes.
Okay, no malignancy for Quintius. However, Mr. Carter. Now, what could you? How do you do a GM roll? Is it GM?
Does
Do you remember how you do it?
we
I don't remember. Hang on.
tell us all this?
What I'd like you to do, Johnny, is like a GM roll, which is like, or you could roll a D100 in your garage and then text me what you got. I'd like this roll to be secret for the time being.
Okay.
If you want to text me it, and then I'll text you what the result is.
Second.
And normally I would allow you to burn a fate point to get rid of this, but
Yeah.
unfortunately you do not have a fate point to burn. So
Okay.
you're just going to have to take it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you text me your number, and I will tell you what it is.
It's /GM roll.
It's all right. We're just doing it via.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to send you a message back, Johnny.
Oh, good.
be a quicker way to do it.
I develop a dick.
Don't believe that's on the table.
It's
However,
on my table.
I will.
Roll D5 for penises.
Roll a D10 for leg.
The anticipation.
It's generally a D8 plus 4 in my house rules,
Has
Johnny.
it grown a warp? Has it grown a mutant bit?
And then you roll hit location for each penis to see where it ends up.
I'm sending you a message now, Johnny.
Have you grown a mutant?
Oh, lovely.
No,
Right, so guys, when you pick up this wooden idol, your stomach churns and everyone feels hot and sweaty, and the miasma flickers in the sky above you, shuddering.
Oh, I don't. I think maybe the killing of that dog is disagreeing with my stomach again. I feel a little queasy right now.
Do I have a backpack? I don't even know if I have a backpack.
I basically said to everyone, you have a backpack. I don't think you don't get one as per the rules, but yeah, you've got a backpack. It's fine.
I'm gonna stuff the monk in the backpack for now.
Okay. Mhm.
And then I'm gonna head into the hallway very cautiously, having a
Okay.
look around, see if I can see. I know roughly where the door is, so I'm gonna be looking around there for this shotgun trap.
I'd like you to make an awareness test at plus 30,
Okie dokie.
because you are aware that there is a trap in here.
What monkey?
A funky monkey.
What monkey?
Oh, you fuck.
You don't see this trap of which he speaks. Maybe there isn't one here.
You go out the front door, mate.
I'm just gonna stroll straight. No. Is there any other rooms that I can see from where I'm stood? Or
Yeah,
is this...
there's two other rooms leading off of the hallway, but you're not sure what's in them.
What monkeys?
I'm gonna just approach the closest room. Is there a door that's shut?
Yeah, you head up to it, you open the door, and it leads into like a kitchen sort of area. You
Okay.
find some food stuff. You find some tins.
Yeah,
You also find some dog food.
let's have a quick rummage around here, and I'll take whatever tins of food I can find.
Make a search roll, another search roll, please.
Yeah. Search.
You also feel quite hungry. You've not really eaten since first thing this morning when you had some healthy dog stew, but
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
all this excitement during the day. Okay, so you find some tins of food and some dog food as well. Would you like to take it all?
I'm gonna take it all. Yep.
Okay. But nothing else really of interest. Cutlery, plates, cooking pans, that sort of thing.
Nah, fuck that. Just want the food.
Maybe if we eat dog food, we can phase 2.
Um,
Phase dog food.
then I would quickly like to just check out the other room that I haven't looked in yet.
Okay, make another search roll, please.
And then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
What do you call it? Teleported chum.
Oh, we could use it as chum. We could use the bits of dog as chum to lure the crocs in.
Dog
Yeah.
food, yeah.
Plan with no drawbacks. I love you getting into the croc hunting, guys.
Oh,
So okay, so in this room,
Don't go
Quintius,
tell bloody
it's
Heresy. Sorry.
it's a living area.
Yep.
Has a well used but comfortable looking chair. You find some books, which appear to be kind of some sort of pulp fiction. And also, while you're rummaging around on one of the bookshelves, you find what appears to be a spying glass. So this is a former like binocular, but it's just one like a
monocle.
Oh,
A
like
monocular.
yeah. So
Binocular.
it's a spying glass.
Yep, I'll take that, and I'm gonna grab a couple of books as well.
Okay. When you look at it, it does look like kind of drivel, popular drivel. But
That's fine. We all know what that's going to be for.
okay, and but nothing else
Yeah.
really of value.
Arnold, this is trash, but it might be useful.
Okay, so after I've got that shit, I'm going to head back the way I came and climb back out the window.
Okay, so you climb out the window. The rest of the journey is uneventful, and you're now back outside the building.
The shotgun, seemed a rather complicated device. Didn't really want to tamper with it. Thought I best leave it alone.
Don't blame you. Shall we go?
Let's go. Yes.
On the way back to the boat, I'd like to retrieve the two other bear traps, man traps as well.
Okay, how are you going? How are you going to set them off?
I'm just going to shoot them, each one.
Okay, make a 2 ballistic build
Plus-
test up. Plus 50, I think.
Oh.
No, plus 60, sorry. Okay, and another one.
Okay.
Okay, the first one, I'd like you to roll damage.
Okay. So 1, 2, 4.
Yeah, you think you've done a bit of damage to the first one, but it's nothing nothing severe. So you set off both traps.
Okay.
They're probably both still fine to use. So you've now got another pit trap. Another 2 pit traps, sorry. Plus 3 pit traps. And you are probably coming up against your...
Yeah.
Well, you're probably over your carry limit now. So
Yeah,
you might
it's,
have to...
I'm going to offload all these on the boat. as
Okay.
well.
Okay, you get back to the boat. Old Gumbo's there. He clocks you. He's still armed with the harpoon cannon. And he goes,
Gumbo!
I go, let me just remember how I talk, no Gumbo. Oh, I remember. It's easy. You never forget that random back.
Gumbo, start her up. We're heading back to town.
All right, yeah. You had a success. He sees Mayhew. You get your man.
This is the
Aye,
gentleman
right
we've been
here.
sent for. Yes.
Oh, good. At least we had some success.
You
Otherwise,
get
this day.
too, Gumbo.
Oh, excellent. That's mighty good of you. Mighty good of you, Wolf. Is that that dog I smell?
We got
It
some
is.
dog with us.
Oh yeah. Oh, Gumbo's gonna dine well tonight. But I heard the dogs barking. And then I heard them crowd in pain.
Yeah,
Before,
that was these boys. They did a good
I stabbed
job.
one.
oh, good.
Is there some, have you got something we could hang them on, the dogs? Because I've got like I could kebab them onto the high quality javelin, and we can hang them up somewhere. I think we should do that.
Yeah, the chair is raised at the back of the boat, so there's a bit of height on the chair that Gumbo sits when he's driving. So
Is
you
there a
could...
mast and a spike on it anywhere? Like a bit of a mast.
Oh what? Oh what? Sorry,
Peg on any peg to hang him up off?
Yeah, like or a couple of
Nice
hooks.
hands.
We could just properly.
yeah. There's a few hooks. I mean, he probably hangs various game that he traps from time to time. So you can hang the dogs up and let them hang for a little while.
Oh, I was on about the prisoner.
Oh, the prisoner. Yeah, you could do either or, guys. Either or.
Can we
chasing him
can we
round?
hang him up under the dog, like put him underneath the dog, so that all the blood drips onto him, just to make it a thoroughly unpleasant experience?
No, he might wiggle his way out.
Fair point.
He might
I
wiggle
mean,
his way out.
you probably could do it as Johnny said. I mean, you can hang. You could probably engineer it as Johnny said if you wanted to, and you can also tie this guy to the chair so that he's probably not going to go anywhere.
I think we should just tie him up. There's no need to torture him. He's done nothing personal to us.
No.
And I might try and have a little chat with him on the way back.
I'm going to say something to the prisoner, Mr. Mayhew. I say, well done and not dying there. You deflected my sword very well. Respect to that, Mr. Mayhew. That's why I fought not to kill you.
And he goes, well, it all happened so fast. I I guess my natural instincts kicked in.
Very good, Mr. Mayhew. I'm impressed.
And he goes, he's not quite sure how to take the compliment, seeing as he's been captured and he's terrified of you, but he just kind of nods his head and looks away.
Okay. So Gumbo's
Back
pilot
home, Gumbo.
piloting craft, isn't it? So
Yeah, he'll do that.
yeah, let's just head back. I think.
Okay,
that's
so-
what
Mayhew.
we do.
You want to head back to Port Shula?
Mhm.
Wait, what sort of time is it?
It's early evening, late afternoon, so it's around 5:30.
There's
like-
How long will the
there's
trip take?
a game on a game to at the
Yeah.
casino.
That's right.
There is a high stakes game. which
High
should
stakes
be-
game, 500 buy-in. There's also Yarn's armor is ready this evening as well.
I just wonder what time it was in relation to how far we were from the gear that is maybe somewhere still in the river.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so if you
we should
you-
we'll probably have to head back, won't we?
Yeah,
head
we
back
will.
now, you'll definitely get back in time for the big game. But if you were to go further upriver, you would likely miss the big game tonight.
Yeah,
And
let's head
also,
back. then.
it's starting to lose the light as well.
Yeah,
I'll just bring up the map here, the map of the bayou. So if you look at the map, let's get you're currently around here. You're currently around here. The gear that you lost is around here, and the port is around here. So
Yeah,
if you head back now, you've got plenty of time. But if you go back to where the gear is, you'll
It's like twice
get
as long,
back
isn't it?
quite late. Yeah.
yeah, let's head back.
Okay. Heading back.
Mhm.
Right.
Can we
So,
make awareness tests for Crocs on the way back, see if we can make a little bit extra money?
Gumbo has told you this section of river is usually devoid of crocs. They've all
Okay.
been farmed up as you head back
What about
towards it.
wasps then?
I mean, you will be able to. Obviously, this is something that I will. If there are wasps or crocs, I'll get you to make tests. But there's no need for you to do anything special. I'm always assuming that you are on the lookout for,
Thank you.
things like this.
That'll
Okay.
do then.
Okay. So, right, we'll go back to the boat then. Okay, so I'll best get Mr. Tanner as well. Where are you, Mr. Tanner?
Bit scrumpy.
Okay. Right. So I'd like you, Okay, so you're attaching the guy to the chair. So old Gumbo's going to be sat in the chair. So he's where he is. Alexa, are you manning the gun at the front?
I will.
Yarn and Quintius, where would you like to sit?
I'm going to go near our new friend. I'm going to be
Okay.
near him.
Can
And
I-
Arnold, you're staying with him as well, I assume.
Yeah,
like to-
yeah.
I'd like to
I'm
try and
keeping my
carve
watchful eye
a-
on him.
crocodile, scrimshot a crocodile inside of the harpoon gun.
Oh,
So you want to carve into your harpoon gun, and you want to carve what, please, Johnny? Sorry.
I want to carve a crocodile.
Right.
But-
So, but before you do that, I just want to check where Yarn's going to be on the journey. Would you just place yourself on roll 20, Brownie, where you want to sit? Okay. Thank you. So the boat heads back towards Port Shula. So while it's travelling, Johnny, you want to do a bit of scrimshoring?
Yeah, I do indeed.
Okay. Have a look. Is the first scrimshoring any of the games, as far as I'm aware?
Yeah.
So it's an intelligence test.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, so you work on the harpoon cannon, and it's going, it's going quite slowly.
Yeah.
It might be because you're not in a workshop, and maybe a bit easier if you had some more tools with you and
The start.
a workshop. So you make a start on it, but it's going slower than you might hope.
Mhm.
Okay, so the journey back towards Port Shula. Okay, you head back up river. And like I say, you all keep your eye out for any sort of threats. You keep your ears open for the buzzing of wasps, and you keep your eyes. You want to do some talking with the captain, Dave? Yeah. We're just going to say you keep your eyes open for gators as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'd like everyone to make an awareness test for the journey.
Awareness.
Oh, and I've put a -10 on it for everyone as well, please, because the light's starting to go.
Okay.
Oh God.
I've got past the 5.
Yeah, me too.
Whatever.
Okay, so you want to talk to Mr. Tanner? What would you
Yeah,
like to
only
say?
briefly. I just want to say, so, Mr. Tanner, tell me, you are aware of your crime, the reason for us bringing you back, I suppose?
Well, I maybe upset a few people, here and there, but I didn't think nobody had put no bounty on me. I mean, I didn't think I'd made anyone that angry.
Who did you upset and how, Mr. Tanner?
Oh,
It's
well.
professional interest, that's all.
Well, I don't know. There's so many folk. Maybe it was one of them, one of the Lazenbys.
Ah, Lazenbeers, yes, indeed. Interesting. Tell me, what were you doing out on that ranch? How do you make your living?
Well, that's my home. I sell a few crops here, a few tubers. Then I sell a dog from time to time. I breed my dogs, and then I got a bit of milk from the cows. It's enough to see me by, and then I head into town, trade my goods.
And you upset the Lazenbeers by not paying the money that was asked for from you?
I don't remember all the times I borrow money, but it's
Well,
possible that could be it.
who
Or maybe
exactly have you
someone else.
borrowing money from?
Oh, I know, and anyone who lended me.
Ah, I see. Very well. Tell me, are you a fellow worshipper of the Laughing Monk?
And he looks wary all of a sudden. I'd like you to make a test. But what kind of test? Are you trying to be charming?
I am lying. I'm trying
You're
to make
lying.
out I am
A
a
deceiving
follower of...
test.
yeah.
Okay, so let's have a deception test then, please.
Okay. Oh, you fucker.
Oh, is that it? Is that it there?
Mm,
Quite a high skill you got on there as well, Dave.
I'm talented. I'm talented at deception.
He goes, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But he looks scared.
I'm going to reach into my pack and pull out the statuette. Thank you. And say, well, this is what I'm talking about. I found this in your bedroom. So I don't exactly believe you don't know what I'm talking about.
He
Don't
goes,
worry. You're among friends.
and he goes, well, I just pick things up from time to time. It's no crime to have a little statue of the Laughing Monk. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And I don't believe that you're a worshipper of the Laughing Monk. No, sir.
And really, why would you suggest that?
Well, you're obviously an off-worlder.
However, I am an off-worlder who likes to partake of the culture of the places I visit, and I'm most curious about this Laughing Monk. It's rather a fine statue.
He scoffs when you say that you like to sample the local culture.
I'm gonna basically say he does, but it usually comes at a price.
Look, I don't want no trouble. Take the statue. It's got to be worth some money.
Oh, I'm not trying to cause trouble with you, my good man. I just wanted to discuss your religion. I like to learn about the local people, is all.
He says, well, I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to say anything to you.
Very well, very well. I mean, we could have maybe seen it in our hearts to help you out in this situation you're in, but fair enough. I'm just going to stuff it back in
Make
my
him
pack
talk,
and fasten it up.
because I'm right next to her.
Yeah, you hear all this, Arnold?
Arnold,
Good.
this man has been through enough today. He's lost his dogs, his farm. He's probably going to lose his life when he gets back to town. He doesn't want to talk. There's no need to scare him anymore. We've got
Are you
what we
sure? Are you sure?
It's fine, Arnold. Here, have a tin of Spam. And I'm going to hand out some of the tins of food to the rest of the guys.
Yeah, you are. You're quite hungry. I mean, I don't think anyone's eaten since this morning. So yeah, you could all eat. If you want to, if anyone wants some spam,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'll
get a
find
bit
it
of
out.
dog out.
Yeah.
you're gonna get some dog out.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do some dog skinning?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll
I'd like you
keep
to.
an eye.
Do you want to help, Yarn?
Yeah,
I'll
Okay.
keep an eye on the prisoner while you're doing this. I'll just sit with my auto gun casually,
on his head.
On your lap.
No,
not
on his
aiming
head.
at him, but near him.
Okay.
So
So there are four dog corpses, and I'd like you to make 4 survival rolls at a +10 for Yarn's assistance
Okay.
to see how your skinning goes.
Okay, survival's here. So there, press 10.
You butchered them all. I'm not in a good way.
Yes, that's pass.
Okay. So that's number 1.
Test. No, it's fail. Test. Just to fail. Test. Pass. 2 passes, 2 fails.
Okay, so you get 4 units of dog meat, and you get 2 units of dog hide.
Nice.
And old Gumbo shouts and goes, "Bagsy the liver."
It's yours for both.
So yeah, so you've got so you rendered this down, and this is probably worth some money to somebody.
I'm gonna have. I'm gonna take a dog breast.
Okay, you're just going to eat some raw dog, are you? Or
No, I'm gonna cook it on Gumbo's cooker on the ship.
he's got a little stove. You'd have to get it out of the. It's stowed away in the. Again, a minute. That's the other thing I want to do. Is like you put your armor on before you went into combat.
Yeah.
Are people stowing their armor again when you get back
I'm
on the
gonna
boat?
Keep mine
Yeah.
on at the moment.
You're
keep mine
keeping
on.
yours on. You're keeping yours
try
on.
to lost the
Yeah.
last or something.
There is a little chiming, Johnny, in your mind, Alexa. There's a little chiming, a little warning siren.
Okay. I'll just take off like most stuff and just keep the pistol at hand, my sidearm on.
Okay, so you're going to travel light this time, Johnny.
Yeah, travel light.
Okay, so Hayden, you're keeping your armor on, yeah?
No.
No.
I'm gonna
Ooh, the
take mine
second
off.
thoughts. Second thoughts.
Yeah, that chiming noise. I'm just gonna take it off and like keep the prisoner with me at all times. I'm just gonna drag him off while I'm gonna cook.
I say okay, no problem. And what about Jan and?
I ain't got no armor.
Yeah, oh yeah, you left yours back at the end, didn't you? That's right. Oh,
Yeah.
I know you haven't got anything at all, have you? You've got some.
Nope. Just
Okay.
I'm going to take my armor and my new helmet off, cram it into my pack if I can. I think I
yeah.
brought my clothes with me, didn't I? So yeah.
Yeah, it's probably better to stay on the boat. It's probably be a bit of a struggle to get the
I'm
levers
gonna
into your backpack.
Dave, I'm going to suggest I'm going to come and stand next to Quintius and just say, I was lying about your hat looking good. It looks terrible. Allow me to fix it up for you. So I'm going to try and craft him a armored top hat.
Yes. By the way, that is an end game goal. I want a power top hat. Not as in power armor. I want the brim to be like Odd Job's hat with a power blade in it, and I want to be able to throw it.
If you wanted to, I could, if nobody minds, use one of the dog hides, and I could make you a dog hide top hat that's armored. If it's stylish for you, because it would fit in with the. It
would fit the local attire a bit more, I suppose. And it would still be stylish enough for Quintius.
Yep.
I will accept Alexa's offer gratefully and hand her my hat and the pot helmet and say, well, that's very kind of you, Alexa. My dear girl, you are quite a talented young woman.
Why, thank you.
Okay.
You are an interesting young man.
I have been called much worse.
I'm gonna start like I want to put a bit of dog hide on my armor, on my flak armor to cover my flak
Yeah,
armor.
if you wanted, I mean, for a start, it's probably not going to benefit your armor in any way, but it
Yeah,
would
but
need
just
probably
to
need
cover
it
up
would
a
want.
bit.
Just let me finish. I was about to say is it would probably need curing first before it could
Okay.
actually be. You know, if you wanted it to wear it long term, you'd need to be cured, and you know, the minute you've just stripped the hide off, but it
Okay.
needs to be kind of processed, the moisture removed out of it, and things like that before it would perhaps be used. For example, the armor that Dave's making, not that James is making, that will be the croc hide will be cured.
Yeah.
So it's not, you can't use it straight off the dog.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Fair enough.
I wasn't
Yeah.
just going to slot
Yeah.
the skin onto the hat.
But it look like
Yeah,
you just want meat. It's kind of weird.
Get you some feathers for that as well at some point. You know, make it really pop. Should really go for that, I think.
Right, the boat rocks suddenly, like it's been impacted. Old Gumbo looks startled. I would like everyone to roll a D100.
Keep your eye on the fucking. I knew we should just have killed him and taken his goddamn farm.
Oh, that was all right.
Sorry, I am listening. I was just making a quick note before I forgot about something.
No
D100.
D100, please.
Oh, fuck. I can't.
Can you swim? You can swim
I
like that now.
can't.
Unfortunately, cannot swim. Okay, so the boat rocks, and Quintius, you do in fact fall to the side, and you fall up against the rim of the boat, and you nearly fall out of the boat and into the water itself. But you grasp onto it quite desperately, and you manage to stay out of the water for the time being. Alexa, you're at the prow of the boat.
Yeah.
And you see your attacker. It's a huge gator
Yes.
with what appears to be las burns down the side of its face.
And machine
Oh,
guns
no!
for teeth.
One eye appears to be blinded.
Oh,
And gators are ugly creatures at the best of times, but the scarring makes this one look worse, and
Is it
and
ticking?
more so, it looks angry.
I was going to say, it's ticking. If one of us loses a hand right now,
Yeah.
we have to have a hook hand.
I would like everyone, please, to roll initiative. But before you do, what I want you to try something for me. First, I just want to say, can anyone see an initiative button below the characters?
yeah.
Would you
Oh.
press it?
Oh, yeah, I've done it.
Do it.
Below the characters.
No
Yeah, below
characters.
the where it says cannibal, there's a
Yes,
picture of
no
a rather
characters
beautiful.
selected. So that means my I've rolled an 8, but then that's +4, isn't it?
No, that's an 8 in total.
Oh, plus selected agility.
So what I've done is I made a little macro which rolls it and then it puts it into the turn order.
Ooh.
Oh, hang on.
Hopefully you can all see it.
I haven't got the player avatars. I've got names only. So let me just
It's
pop
kind of
them
on my screen. On my screen, it's just below that, below where the. So it's in the bottom left of my screen. Does everyone else see it?
No.
Oh, no, is it the top left maybe? Top
Oh,
left
that's
actually.
mine.
Oh yeah, initiative. Yeah, I can see
Initiative.
it.
It says initiative. Just click on that.
I clocked it earlier. That's why I pressed mine straight away.
Uh-huh.
Mr.
can't see it.
You can't
I
see
think
it. Oh, cockeyed. I see. It's just beside. It's just at the top left.
Yeah.
Next to the pointer icon.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, wank. Oh well, never mind. It's worth a try. I wonder why Hayden can see it, but not.
Mine's next to the pointer.
Yeah, it's on my screen as well. You know where the select move pointer is.
When did you do that?
It worked though on me. Let's put me in the turn on.
Yeah, it's worked for you.
What is initiative again? Sorry, is it D10?
It's D10 plus your agility, which is why I was hoping this initiative macro would work. I don't know why it's worked for Hayden and not for anyone else.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mildly annoying.
I might have an explanation.
Yeah.
I might know why it doesn't work. I've just gone on my character sheet and there is a button there for rolling initiative from agility or custom.
I press from agility, and I've got a message in the chat that says, you attempted to use a roll command looking for the value of a selected token, but no tokens are selected. So what that means to me is my character isn't assigned to a token.
No, you're right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Click
right.
the token
No,
and,
no, you've got the answer there, and I've done it on some other tokens on other maps.
Yeah.
But Arnold's. Why is Arnold representing himself?
Press on your
Okay, so
character,
no.
and
It's
then my
Dave sussed it. I'm just
but
going to
my
correct that now.
if I click on the screen, the only time my initiative pops up is click on Arnie.
yeah, exactly.
Literally. Click on your own character, the initiative might pop up next to that pointer.
Okay, so I've now redone it.
Yeah,
now. Can you see the initiative button now?
Yes, I
Do you
can.
want to try rolling? Because this is what I want to do. I know it's a bit of a faff getting it to work, but once it works,
You'll have to send me this out.
Yeah, not a problem, mate. It requires a little fiddling. But it's once it gets going, it should. See what I mean? It puts it straight up on the turn order, which just saves me a job.
Yeah.
What about so that's worked for everyone, but Johnny,
it's not
can you?
working for me.
Okay, let's. Why is that? Your character now represents Alexa, so you don't see the initiative button anywhere.
Click on Alexa, Johnny, and then try it.
You can't see it, Johnny.
I can see the initiative thing, but it's like you're tempted to use the roll command for value selected taken, but no tokens are selected. Same as Dave.
Oh, you need to actually click on your person, I think.
Oh,
Click
right,
on
okay.
Alexa and then press the button.
Okay.
I was just saying that.
See, this is a great time saver, guys. See, you see,
Yeah.
it's only taken us 20 minutes to roll this year. But seriously, I'll try and get this working a bit more thoroughly, and it's just I think it's a neat little thing. So.
Yeah, it's not doing it. I got an
well, bollocks. Well, okay, it's fine. I'll put you on as manually.
Yeah.
Curses. But it's just
Nearly
I would like to get that. I would like to get that working at some point. So I'll put you on because it's just a bit of a faff adding everyone in and putting it in manually. So
I do
Yeah.
apologize.
it's all good. So Jan, Arnold, and Alexa have all got the same role. So can you let me know what your individual agilities are, please?
Mine's
42.
2-1.
31, you say?
Yeah.
So you're probably last. What about Jan and Arnold?
I'm 42.
Jan, can you beat?
No,
What's your
mine's
agility,
30,
please?
sorry. My agility's 30.
Oh, yeah. So, 41. No, 40. Fucking hell, it's a big crowd.
So you're slightly behind Arnold then. Okay, so the turn order is Arnold, Jan, Alexa, Quintius, and we'll roll for one eye.
What about Gumbo?
Yeah, roll for Gumbo as well. So that's one eye. So, we'll roll for Gumbo.
Has Gumbo got like a like something for reeling in the crop? Like
He has in his chest. He has some harpoons.
Yeah.
And he also has some traps which are attached to rope.
Yep.
The harpoons would need roping up there.
Mm-hmm.
So that is. Okay. So we'll begin combat. But I mean, the best thing that you have for this sort of thing, Alexa, is that
Cannon.
harpoon cannon, surely.
Yeah, that's it.
So top of the round is Arnold.
Okay.
You see the boat's under attack. So first of all, before I do that, I'm just going to do the surprise attack, which is the one against the boat. He's going to roll for damage. See how much damage he does to the boat.
One eye.
Okay.
I'm just going to go for a wee while you're doing that and Hayden's doing his turn and what have you.
Okay, the boat takes. Actually, so what? Yeah. Okay. Because the boat is only takes one wound from that.
I'm moving up.
Moving on up.
I'm gonna shoot fucking one eye with my shotgun.
Okay, I'd like you to roll to hit. He's large, which is +10. Single shots +10.
Short range as well.
It's point blank, I think.
Yep.
That's plus 30.
That's great. So 30 go.
Oh no! Oh no! Such promise
well.
as well. So the shotgun blasts into the water. He's not really very much above the waterline. You can see his ugly, grinning face with one eye put out and the las burns down the side of his face. But the
Back for more.
yeah, your shot goes into the water itself, and you don't seem to do any damage.
But it looks impressive. Of all the
Yeah.
water
Okay.
everywhere.
So next up
Just that.
is Yarn.
I will
You're right.
strike.
You're right by. You're right by him. So you could lean down and try and strike him in the head. But you need to do a cold shot if you wanted to do that.
Yes, I will use the skill that shall not be named.
Very good. If you would roll a d10.
Oh no!
Okay. So I would like you to roll a d100, please.
Did it, Bo?
Oh.
I've been turning the light switched on with this on an aimed shot. I feel pretty good about myself.
Oh no, man!
Don't
I
roll
should
a
have thought
one.
twice. Now this bitch gonna squeal on me. He's got to die.
Okay. So it was all around the boat. There was a darkening, and ghostly apparitions start to fill the air around the fan boat, or approximately 20 meters. The area is full of apparitions flying around, howling in pain and agony.
Ooh.
Everyone must make a willpower test.
All of us.
All of you.
Goddamn psychers!
I don't do
Is this
willpower.
fair, Alan?
It's a willpower test.
Submit. Yes, of course.
Okay, so Quintius and Arnold
Yeah.
gain 1 insanity point.
Yay! Let's
Happy
not
to share that
corrupt
with you.
him.
He's a
Okay.
troubled actor.
Oh yeah, I've updated it.
However, the spell goes off.
troubled
Okay.
genius.
I will aimed strike the beast in its eye.
If you want to do a cold shot, you can't do an aim because you did your
Oh, yeah,
action on the
yeah.
spell. So you can. So it's at -20, +10 just for a single hit. So that's -10 you'll be hitting at, but with a reroll.
No. Reroll. No.
Okay.
No!
So perhaps distracted by the spirits that you've disturbed, old One Eye, old One Eye starts to go below the waterline as well, and you just miss him with your strike. Okay, so next up would be Alexa 5.0.
Come on,
Okay,
one shot in the other eye.
Yeah, I'm going to try and go for a cold shot to the other eye, the harpoon, and aim.
Going to be non-eye in a moment. Okay, so just hold on. So a cold shot is -20. He is large. So that's +10.
Yep. Yep.
Let's see. So -20 +10, single shot +10. He wants to do a half aim as well. That's +10. So
Break
plus
even,
30
yeah.
-20. So it's +10 in total.
Turn on
Okay. You turn the cannon round. You've only got one shot with this, so make it count.
that.
+10. You need to bring your last pistol. It's your last pistols. You're truly deadly with.
Wouldn't he get
Unfortunately,
an
an extra one.
Would he get extra bonus for half range?
Sorry.
Like
He
short
would.
range
He
bonus?
would. However,
Still-
it's still not enough.
Yeah.
I think he is in close range, so he would get an extra +10. Thank you, Hayden. One of these days, I will remember all of the rules. and everything
it's
will
good
go
that everyone checks
smoothly. Yeah,
on the roll.
yeah.
It helps a hell of a lot, I think.
It does help, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm remembering
Um,
some stuff.
yeah, more than me by the looks of it. So,
Fine.
so unfortunately, Alexa, your harpoon it is still attached, so you haven't lost it. It's still roped to the cannon, but it flies off into the water, and you didn't get that satisfying connection that you were looking for. Okay. Next up is One Eye, who goes below the waterline, and everyone you lose sight of him for a moment, and then the boat is impacted again.
Oh shit!
He's trying to bring down the boat itself.
Oh.
To nail this bitch, we need to nail him fast.
I know.
Boat.
Jump off the sword in a diving motion and skewer him through his
We
head.
should
with a
use our
broadsword.
giant nail
Thank you,
launcher.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
The boat takes another 2 wounds. It rocks again. I want everyone to make a D100 test,
Ooh.
and I recommend that Quintius, you do well on this roll.
Ooh.
Yeah, bastard, Alan.
This is spandex.
Oh, you're a wee
Okay,
bastard.
you've got a firm grip, Quintius. Yarn, on the other hand, you drop down to one knee as the boat rocks, and you lose your footing slightly. Everyone else is okay. Oh, let me roll for Gumbo. Yeah, Gumbo's all right.
Just quickly before you do, whoever's turn it is, One Eyes. Can I just ask what Arnold did? Because I missed that while I was at the toilet. Just
Shooting him with a shotgun.
Okay,
Shot him point blank with a shotgun, and he missed. So.
that's okay. That's all I need.
Okay, so next up is old Gumbo. He goes, "Well, I've been on the bio all these years. I've never seen no gator attack a boat like this." But he doesn't actually do doesn't actually do anything of worth. So it's the top of the round. Oh no, sorry, we've got Quintius. Quintius is there, so Quintius is last. Quintius,
Hey.
go.
As a free action,
Yeah.
I'm going to turn to the prisoner and say, I suggest you don't move. You may have noticed these waters are rather dangerous. Gumbo, do something, will you? And then for half an action, I'm going to stride 1, 2, 3 onto these stairs. So I'm not in Arnold's line of sight there, yeah?
Let's have a look. Let me zoom in a bit because I'm zoomed all the way out. So you stood beside Arnold then, and Arnold's also got a little bit of height on you there. So he's not likely to shoot you.
Right, okay. I'll be carrying my cane in my right hand because I like to keep my left hand, because I'm left-handed, free for the sword. So with the cane in my right hand, I'm going to draw my pistol for
Okay.
half an action.
Okay.
What handedness are you, Al?
Me, I'm right-handed.
What about Brownie?
Right-handed, I think. Yeah.
That's 2 left, 3 right.
Dirty bit.
But Brownie doesn't like lefties. I know he's talking to the cat.
Dirty bit lefties!
With your off
hand. My
I'm
dirty cat sitting in my seat the minute I leave for a piss.
I'm right-handed.
dogs this photo.
I'm right-handed, but Quintius is left-handed. I don't know why that was important.
It's a creative type.
Basically.
My whole kid's a massive pack of left-handed scissors, so even if Johnny comes round, he can use scissors at my house. with his left hand.
Just in case you need to trim some paper or something.
Well, honestly,
I've
noticed it a few times before. I'm like, oh, Johnny cut this out, and he
That's love.
grabs a knife instead of the scissors.
Arnold, it's your go, buddy. Top of the round, your go.
All right. Is that spear with a rope on it still around the ship somewhere?
Spear with a rope on it. I think it was your rope. You took your rope back, so you'd have to retie. You'd have to get a harpoon from the chest, and retie the rope if that's what you want to do. You've still got another shot. You've still got another shot in your shotgun.
Oh well, I'll try to shoot the crocodile then.
Okay, would you like to try and shoot him in the head? That's the only bit that's above water at the moment. Or
Yes, I
would you
will.
like to just go for a normal shot? Okay.
I'll shoot him for the face.
Okay, so short range, single shot, large is plus 30. Cold
I
shot
just
is minus. Cold shot is minus 20.
Okay. Plus 10. No. Fucking
Okay, your
miss.
second shotgun shell goes wide, and you're now out of ammo on the shotgun.
Right.
Yarn, you're next.
It's fucking
The ghosts are starting to dissipate now.
the dirty one bastard. So it's out of range, is it now, or is it? It rammed us, isn't it? So is
Oh
it
yeah,
not?
yes, when I did it, it rammed you again. So it's still kind of range. It's going to be a tricky hit because you can lean over the edge a bit and whack it, but you can try and strike it with your staff.
Okay.
It
well,
might be safer to try and shoot it with your last pistol because then you don't have to, you don't have to lean over then. But that's up to you.
I'll aim and strike it in the eye again.
Are you doing another? Oh, you're aiming. Okay, so
Yeah.
plus.
No.
Okay, I was going to say plus 10 for half aim, plus 10 single shot, plus 10 for the large is plus 30. It's still not enough though, is it? Oh, it's in the head as well, so that's minus 20. Yep, so that's no good. So next up is Alexa.
Okay, I'm going to start.
Okay, so plus 50.
Start really happy.
Minus, yeah. Yeah, no, maybe.
Okay, so Alexa, what are you doing?
Single
Start
shot.
reeling the happy.
Yeah, so in Dave's kind of system, you get a plus 10 just for a normal strike, and then you also get like plus 10 for a half aim if you're using a half action on that.
Yeah.
And then it's plus 10 for large. That's plus 30 overall, and then minus 20 for a cold shot. Alexa, what would you like to do?
I am the happy. I'm going to start doing that.
You're gonna what? So I miss that. Please say again.
Start reeling in the happy.
Okay, you start reeling it back in.
How long does that take?
Right. So,
Total?
well, you're not quite sure, but it's it's slow to reload your harpoon gun. It takes first of all you're gonna have to get the harpoon back. You have to reload. I think it takes 2 full turns to reload.
Yeah.
I think it's going to take you a full turn to get it back. So you're looking at 3 whole turns before you'll be ready to fire it again.
You know what? I think rather than do that, I'm just going to take out my last pistol and then do a half end shot at its eye.
Okay. Right. It'd be half an action to draw and half an action to shoot, so you can't aim it as well.
Yeah, no worries.
So I'd like you to make. You haven't got quick draw, have you? So.
No.
Okay, so going back to your old reliable, the last pistol.
Yeah.
It's large, single shot.
Yeah.
Close range. That's plus 30. Minus 20 for a cold shot.
10 then. So.
Okay, shot goes wide.
Ah,
Old one eye circles round again.
damn it.
Strikes the boat for the 3rd time. Okay, he does 6 wounds to it. And you hear something go crack. And it's a sound that none of you like to hear.
Oh,
Put the power on, Gumbo.
And you think you can hear some water. The sound of water.
shit
Okay.
the bed.
Yeah.
We should have all learned to swim.
Gumbo goes next. And he tries to move the boat around to get away from the croc. And he pitches the boat around and performs some evasive maneuvers with the boat and tries to flee the croc.
Gets to shore, Rumbo.
He tries to get away. Okay, so croc's now behind you, thanks to Gumbo's maneuvers.
Okay.
Quintius. What would
Where's
you
the
like to do, Quintius?
Is that where?
He's right. Yeah, he's right at the back here. Actually, that doesn't make sense. He's be round here. No. Stick with your sticks there. That's where he is.
Okay.
Show some decisiveness, Alan.
I'm going to drop my sword cane and for a
Okay.
full action, pop the clip out of my auto pistol, and as it's dropping to the floor, I'm snatching up my man stopper rounds
and slamming the manstopper clip into my auto pistol.
Okay, so before everyone does that, or before you do that, I'd just like everyone to roll D100 after One Eye rams the boat last time and rocks the boat again.
Oh no, I don't know if I'll. Bad. Yeah.
1 for is Arnold? Oh yes, everyone's there. So everyone keeps the footing.
I had a horrible feeling suddenly that low was bad.
No.
Maybe
It's
that's
just
how it's normally, Dave. So it might manipulate your rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, so you load some man stoppers into your pistol then, right? Okay, next up then, top of the round is Arnold.
Right, I'm gonna drop my shotgun, get up the sword, and move into combat, I suppose.
Okay.
Charge it
Yeah.
forward. Isn't it?
So you can't charge it. You can move to the edge of the boat and try and swing at its head.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay.
Sent you a message, Alan.
Right, you are?
Do I get yeah, just normal, isn't it? No +10 or large
So
target?
you just get a +10. Yeah, get +10 for a large target, and I think +10 just for house rules. So that's
Okay.
+20. Are you doing a cold shot or?
No. I wasn't doing a contra, I was just hitting the fucker.
Okay.
I didn't feel like I had an all-out attack option to do that. So hit it.
Hold on a
Is it-
sec. Okay, so you swing. It's going to hit it in the leg, but it's also you lose some momentum when you catch into the water because he's below the waterline apart from his head. So I'd like you to roll damage, and he'll be getting like an armor effect from the
Okay. What do I need to
from the
roll?
water. It's 2d10 plus your strength bonus.
Let's. Yeah, okay. Got everything up. I don't need it. 1 second. D10
2d10 plus your strength.
and click.
That's 1.
Oh
Okay.
wow, 5.
So that's a
And then
total of 10. Okay, the water seems to take a lot of the momentum out of you below. But you do think that you might have nicked him. But yeah, it's definitely not the resounding slaying blow you were hoping for. In
Oh,
fact,
well.
you think you might have just made him angry.
More angry.
Yeah, more angry. Yeah, and you're going.
Okay.
I will put my staff down and I will draw my pistol. And head towards
Okay.
the back of the boat.
Where are we? I'd like Arnold. I'd like you to make a awareness test, please.
Never goes well for Arnie on awareness. Bing. Bing. No. I'm stupid.
Okay, thank you.
Unaware.
We need awareness skills, don't we, really? Mine's terrible as
Someone
well.
does.
Yeah, mine's the same as yours, I think.
Right. So where were we? So you're going to have a shot with the. You drop the staff. You pull out your pistol. Take a shot. Or are you moving as well, Yanni? So that's probably going to be a full go.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
What's move's 8, isn't it? Just a normal move, or is it a half move?
Well, you're going to have to do a half move because you pulled your pistol out, didn't you? So your half move would be 4, yeah.
3, 4. Yeah, that's it.
You've got agility 4, haven't you? So.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right. So that's Yarn. Alexa.
I'm gonna take a half-aimed shot at the croc.
You don't have a good angle from here, Johnny. You're right at the front of the boat, and the croc's right at the back.
Right, I'm going to use the opportunity to start reeling in the harpoon.
Okay, you drag the harpoon back onto the boat.
Okay.
Okay, One Eye. So One Eye tries to make another strike at the boat, but Gumbo's trying to move the boat evasively, and there isn't that sickening crunch this time that you're expecting.
Excellent.
No, Gumbo puts the pedal to the metal, and you think you might be getting away. Suddenly there's no sign of one eye goes below the waterline, and there's a quiet. Apart from the movement of water, you think you might have a leak somewhere on the boat.
To get
All
to
right.
shore.
Okay, back to the top of the round.
What about?
Oh, sorry, Quintus. I just
Well,
don't see it because you're for some reason my turn order's not quite large enough, and I just don't see you on it. There we go. So it's
Oh.
Quintus to go.
Right, I'm going to.
You can't see him. You can't see him very well at the moment. You're not sure where he is.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Can't aim because there's nothing to aim at.
I'll let you do a half aim, but yeah, because you're aiming in a general direction. You know roughly where he was.
Yeah, I mean,
So if he pops up again, then you'll be able to use that aim on your next shot.
yeah, I'm gonna roughly aim where I think he is, and for free action, I'm going to yell, "You think me chicken-hearted? Be gone from this place, you foul galumpus!"
Okay. Good stuff.
Gumbo ramming speed.
Okay, Gumbo at the minute he's currently going away from the croc as fast as he can. Arnold, you don't see the croc. Maybe it's gone below the waterline.
I'm gonna hold my action here, so if it emerges, I can twat it. So if I can take a half aid and hold my action, that'll do me. Or does it just hold?
A hold action is a full, and then it'll allow you to use a half later on in the turn. So you can't aim
I'll do that.
and hold.
I'll
You can
do
just
that.
hold.
I'll
Okay.
do that. So if it
Jan, what
emerges,
about
in the face?
Yeah. Okay. Jan, what about you?
I too will aim and hold the shot.
Okay. Alexa.
Start reloading.
Okay. Gumbo. Just he's muttering under his breath. He goes, "Oh, Gator's getting meaner. They're getting angry. Something's not right." Quintius.
Can I continue to aim? So I'd get a +20.
Yep.
But for my other half action, I want to crouch down while I'm aiming to pick up my sword cane. So that I don't know if I've just ruined my own aim again, but that's definitely what Quintius would do.
Okay, I'm afraid that when you look down to pick up your sword cane, you just lose the aim that you built up for last action. So. Okay, there's a period of quiet. Everyone's waiting.
Where's Jan?
But there's no further attack from the crocodile.
Oh.
Jan again. I'm so glad the croc's gone. I had a horrible feeling I was going to shoot someone again.
Oh, Gumbo goes, "I never know no croc hit no attack no boat before. It's crazy. It's crazy. He's mad as well. He's all riled up."
Just makes me think we need to become better equipped next time, Gumbo, and get his fucking hide.
Oh, my bow. My poor bow.
Like that. Yeah, we'll fix that, Gumbo. You get to cut to this bounty, remember?
I think we're taking water.
Okay.
Well, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to go fix it?
Just
I'll
go
see
and
you
go
guys.
see if you can find where the leak is. You have to start bailing.
Okay.
Gentlemen,
I'll go do that.
Alexa, do you not realize what this means? We have a nemesis.
In the main campaign, we have Felroth Gelt. In this campaign, we have.
Well, what?
We have made it. We have made it. We are true members of the Inquisition now. We have a nemesis on our tail.
Perhaps you could write a play about a man or a boy whose nemesis is a crocodile.
It's a young boy tormented by a crocodile, but the young boy is also the tormentor of a pirate.
I'm going to go get a drink, guys. If you want to take a quick break for a slash or whatever, or have a drink or whatever, now be the time.
Okie
Yeah, I best go for a piss.
Quite exciting. Don't you agree?
Very much so, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
We've shot some dogs. We've captured a suspect.
I was really surprised at my restraint then. I just thought, oh, fuck it. I'm just going to grapple him and take him because the guy's got the strength.
Yeah,
But suddenly I'll just jump on him. And...
that's what he's built for. You know, he's
Yeah.
built for that. So.
Got you. The guy's busy pissing himself after intimidating him.
I like the image of him sort of like his shotgun getting broken, but him blocking it. That was quite good. And then as obviously I could see him there with like two halves of a shotgun, and then you like grabbing him, like, you know what I mean? Shotgun.
Yeah.
That was quite cool. That was quite cool.
I thought the best move, to be honest. I've been trying to be a bit more tactical, Varney, like a soldier should be.
Yes.
Yes.
Good skills.
Trying to embrace the guard. Fenrisian guard.
Yeah.
Well, you know, conscript. The Bayou.
Okay, so oh, sorry, we're still waiting on Dave, are we? Okay.
I'm just gonna wee out the door. I can still hear you though.
No worries.
So do we see no more of the croc then?
Yeah, he's gone below the waterline, and Gumbo's trying to outrun him.
Yeah.
And there's no further sign of him.
Okay.
Okay, so you look around, you find that there is indeed a leak. Doesn't seem too big at the moment,
Okay.
but you are taking water.
Can I try and repair it?
Yep.
You think it would be better? I mean, you don't have a welder, so it's going to be a tricky one to repair out on the water. You really need like maybe some sort of welding torch to be able to work metal.
Yeah.
So it's not something you can readily do on the field as it stands with the current tools that you have.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to try bailing and then stuff the whole me in my backpack.
Okay. So what are you going to bail with?
Oh, well, I'm just going to stuff a hole me in my backpack and get someone else to bail. I'm going to comms in.
Okay.
Someone bail here while I stop the leak.
Wait! I've got this! I'm going to pull the top hat off the pot helm and hand it to Arnie.
Very good. Excellent.
Well, I'm plugging the gap, Quintus. Can't you bail?
Well, I mean, I suppose so.
Hard work beneath you, boy.
No, not at all. And I'm going to start bailing.
Okay, so Quinty start bailing, but anyone who's watching, you probably realise that he doesn't seem to be doing such a. He doesn't have his heart in this sort of physical work. For some reason.
Well, all right. I'm gonna switch positions with Quintus.
Is it
Just
supposed
got
to
backpack
smell
on.
like...
I'm gonna stuff Quintus into the gap with his backpack and bail out myself.
Okay, so you stand up and stand up from the hole. If you try and grab out of Quintus, you're gonna have to make an attack. You can't.
Oh no, I'll just say, Quintus, can I pick you up for a second? I
What?
need you.
I'm sorry, I'm not really that way inclined. You're a very nice gentleman, Arnold.
I need you to stand in front of this hole and stop it with your backpack while I bail, because you're fucking useless.
Okay. What? My backpack?
Quintus, can you do this?
Yes.
I grab him and then I pick him up and stuff him into the
So
hole.
yeah, Arnold tries to push you into the little hallway, taking on water, and you immediately get a wet back.
Not resisting at all.
But yeah, you kind of need to put pressure on it if you want to stop the water coming in. Is that what you're doing, or or what? I don't know.
Quintus, stop the
What are you
water.
doing, Dave? Or what are you doing, Dave?
I don't know. I mean, my back's against the wall, and Arnold's pushing me into the wall.
Well, no,
I don't know.
but he lets go of you because he's going to start
I
bailing,
go for you,
doesn't he?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm afraid we need your consent here to plug the gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. If I can get my feet on the ground, I'm pushing back. Or
Okay,
if there's any.
there we go. Yeah, that's fine. So you okay? So you try and plug the gap for a while,
Thank
then.
you,
And Arnold,
Quintus.
I'd like to make
I'm bailing. Like,
I'd like you to make 3 strength tests, please, Arnold.
okay.
This is fucking incredible.
Did you like how I tricked it by making you put your hand on yourself?
While we're doing it.
Are you going to help out bailing? Have you got anything to bail with, though?
Well, I'm going to look around the boat for a fucking bucket.
Oh,
Okay,
I-
so
a little bit.
okay, so you start bailing, Arnold, and then
This helmet's no good.
no, you accidentally chuck the pot helm into the river because you get a bit too enthusiastic and it slips from your hands, and you lose the pot helm and it goes off into the river itself.
Sorry,
no.
Quintus.
Sorry, Quincy. Oh, that was Alan. Alan made you throw it. You didn't have to throw it. That was my helmet. Alexa, it was a very nice offer, but don't worry about it.
Oh, my cheeks are
Okay.
hurting. Find so much this game.
Yarn, you look around and you find there is one bucket. Are you going to do a bit of bailing, Yarn? Would you make three strength tests, please?
The other campaign. You know what I mean? When I could have just asked for a lighter. Horrific, trying to pour gunpowder out and make a spark. Start a fire.
I'm just sat there smoking an arrow stick. That was delightful. That was. Okay, Yarn. You think you're keeping pace with the amount of water that's coming in because there's not too much coming in because of the effects of Mr. Quintius. So the rest of the journey back to the port is uneventful. You're not taking on more water than you can cope with. Quintius, you do have a very wet back, though. Do you make it back to the port?
Good work,
Gumbo. And Gumbo docks up, and then he starts to look at the boat. He ties the boat up. Have a look here. Okay. Ties the boat up, and and he just shakes his head. Oh my beautiful little baby boat.
Don't worry, Gumbo. Can we get it out or something? We'll help you get it fixed. It's partly our fault, I suppose.
We'll be all right for now. We'll be all right for now. We'll be all right for now. I'll go see the boat builders. Maybe they can get it fixed for me.
Send us the bill. We'll help you with it.
Okay. So you're back at the dock. It's quite quiet.
So we take.
No sign of Melissa. Where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
To the bounty shack.
Yes.
Bound shack first. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All of us, I think.
Okay, you're all heading off. Everyone agree? Everyone going to the back shack?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll come back for the bear traps later.
Okay. All right. So you go to the bounty shack.
Yep.
It still looks like a rundown, dilapidated hunk
we
of junk of a building. Pardon?
As we go in, I'm going to be holding the guy up, so can I make a little bit of a strength test and walk him out, just pick him up through the door with his hands behind his back. I've got your bounty right here.
Go make your test.
Yeah, hopefully I can pass, otherwise I'll just have to walk him in. Let's do it, Arnold Stormsinger. You could do a strength test. Do it. Oh, no, I can't.
Yeah, I mean, you make a bit of a botch of it, but James Johnson, he's there, and he goes, "Well, look what we have here. I didn't expect you to be quite so productive on your first day on the job."
Well, I don't fuck about, mister.
Indeed. So, who we got here then?
This is
Mayhew Tanner.
All right. Let me. And he pulls out a date slate very similar to the one that you have, and he jabs it into the guy's neck, and takes a read and goes, "Well, Mr. Tanner, looks like it's going to be a few years hard labor for you while you pay off some of your debts. Just tie him up over there, and you see there's like a little kind of cell in the back that you can stash him in.
Yeah, I'll escort him there.
You stick him in there, and Deadeye locks the doors behind, and then he starts to play around on the data slate, and he transfers transfers some money electronically to your data slate. It's like a credit note that you can use to go to the bank. He doesn't actually hold the money on him himself. But and also, so what you get is you get 720 drachma because the guild of bounty hunters takes 10%.
Okay.
So you've got 720 drachma, but it's in electronic form.
Foreign. Okay. And Yarn has got the 80 thrones that we took from the guy, yeah.
And also, when you come into this building, there's a little ping on your data slate as it picks up a new active bounty. So it's kind of when you're close to he's got a cogitator system here, and now that you're close, it updates your data slate automatically with new information. So we'll take Mayhew Tanner off the list.
Okay.
Woohoo! Good bounty tracking, boys. High five.
Who's got the device at the minute?
Our girl. Yeah. Interesting.
I think it's I think you've still got it, Quintus, unless you handed it back to him. But you were the one who read it last because Harlan can't read it.
I'd like to read the new edition.
Okay, so I've opened up the active bounty handout, but I'll read it out to you as well. There's another new bounty. It's for Reptile Merino. Often found locating the Victorious or Grimsport. Wanted for murder, extortion, smuggling, larceny, and unlicensed sorcery. 3,500 drachma. Terminate with extreme prejudice.
Terminate with extreme prejudice.
He's 5 foot 5 inches, gifted, scaly green skin, and yellow slitted eyes. And there's a photograph attached. And then the last point says, likely well defended by allies.
Okay, that sounds like a good bounty.
I haven't told Arnold about that yet.
How much is the bear
Probably
worth
not.
by comparison?
No, I'm not going to tell anyone about that yet. I'm just going to read it and then put it in the pack.
Yeah. So this is all this information on the data slate. So it's only one of you holds that data slate at the moment, and that's Quintius. So you're going to have to. You're not aware of this as yet until he decides to tell you. But let's say you did hear the slate make a ding, made a bing noise when it got updated.
Yeah.
What did you say, Jan? You said something.
How much is the bear worth?
The bear, I think is something stupid. Also, which reflects the difficulty of the bounty. Let's have a look. I'm just getting up, mate. It's 12,000 drachma.
Oh yeah.
But James Johnson, he did warn you that you probably to steer clear of that one.
Yeah. I was just, even though I don't know, I was kind of gauging reptile versus the bear.
Got some bear traps now anyway.
Ooh, I don't think it's going to help.
No.
Okay,
Might
and
slow it down.
We could
We
do
need
staggered
to
bear trap for a tree.
We're going to be assaulting them, aren't we, if we go to them?
Well, what we could do is assault them.
Bear
And
traps would only come in handy if we could draw them to us.
Yeah. Fight in, get them to follow you.
But we don't know exactly who or how many we would be drawing to us. That's
It's,
the
it's one of those. It's one of those situational things. There'll come a time where they'll. But this is not.
Yeah.
This is not the
bear
time
trap
yet.
launcher comes in.
It might be a long time away.
Yeah.
Bear trap launcher is probably a good one.
I think we can. I think we need to do a bit of recon on this fucking place. At the
I
very
think maybe we need to see about taking Dude's homestead now that he's locked up. If he's going to prison to work off his debt, then we've probably got a couple of years to use this farm to our own ends.
Good call.
Yeah.
you see, suddenly, Deadeye, his nose starts to bleed. He goes, damn it all! And he goes to gets a handkerchief out, which is already stained with blood, and he kind of jams it up his nose, tries to stop the bleeding, holds his nose up in the air a bit.
I'm going to approach him. Is he behind a counter or anything like that?
No, there's not much. I mean, there is a table and chair and a cogitator in here, but there's not much else. And he's stood up because he just went and locked the cell door.
Okay.
The jail cell is probably the most secure and part of the building. The
I'm
rest
just
of it
gonna-
looks like it's falling apart.
Okay. I'm going to approach him, just one hand on his shoulder and one hand on his hand of his same arm, and sort of go, "Are you okay, sir? You appear to be bleeding. Are you unwell?"
He goes, yeah, I never had no nosebleeds before I came on this goddamn forsaken rock.
Ah, before you came from where was it again?
Now, Mammon, I told you I come from the planet
Yes,
Mammon.
that's the one. Yes, Mammon. Yes. Unusual, strange.
He goes, look, guys, you've done good here today. But maybe we should have a drink sometime.
Yes, maybe we
Yeah.
should. Yes. Where do you frequent?
Oh, usually the old restless hunter. I saw old Wolf the other day when we had that little
Yeah,
shindig.
we chatted, didn't we?
Yeah,
He's having a good time. Did he get
Well,
a look of that woman?
I sure as hell did.
Ah, you smooth talking man.
Hey, they don't call me Deadeye for nothing.
Why doesn't it not work? What is it dead? Does
I always
not
hit
have
my
brain?
mark.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought you meant your penis didn't work. Oh, dead eye. It just doesn't work. Anyway,
I
sorry,
assure
Deadeye.
you, it works just fine.
I'm only pulling him. Yeah, fucking leg man.
You'll excuse me. I just want to see to my nose there. If you wouldn't mind, giving me some privacy now.
No.
Yeah, yes,
sorry
sir.
for your- Thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir. Yes. We're staying at the Restless Hunter. So if you do happen to pop over, say hello, won't you?
Yeah. He mutters under his breath a bit, and he heads. He just starts to try and stem the bleeding. It seems quite prolific. This nosebleed.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Good.
I'm going to leave because I'm a bit
Not-
freaked out by his nose.
Sorry, say that
So,
again. What'd you say, Dave?
I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave the bounty shack because his nose is freaking me out.
Okay. You're quite close to the armor shop at the minute.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Do it. I need my armor now.
Okay, Arnold.
Yeah, so I'll come follow.
Yeah, I'll join them as well.
Okay.
You know.
Are we anywhere near the bank?
Yeah, we need because
The
pulling out a stake. Enough. Well, I can put half the stake towards doing this game. Big game. You know, because we could potentially make a lot of money, potentially lose a lot of money as well. But
We need the money out of this credit thing in
do,
cash, don't we? So let's go
Yeah.
to the bank. If it's still open, it's getting late, isn't it? So
Winters.
it's around 6:30 at the moment. The bank is at a different place. So do you want to split up now? Some of you go to the armor shop, and some of you go to the bank.
I'd
Yeah, I'll
like to
go-
go to
I'll
the
go
arm
with
shop so I
Quintus
can
to
go
the
to the bank.
We just go to the armor shop on the way.
No, it's kind of a different. If you look at the map, that's hopefully. Can you all see the map of the port in front of you? Oh no, I've not moved it onto it. Sorry. So if you look on the map of the port, the bound shack is at 19, which is here, and then the Tulip of Galia, I believe, is up here, while the bank is down here. So it's different direction.
okay.
So Quintius, Alexa heading to the bank, and
Yeah.
Arnold as well. Is that right?
hang on a minute.
Huh?
Hang on a minute.
Well, I am because
Oh, I'm
I've
asking
got no
you. I'm
need
asking
in
you.
the
Yeah.
armor.
Okay, so it's just Yarn heading off to the armor shop.
I think someone should stay with Yarn at the armor
Yeah,
shop.
I do.
Yeah, 'cause
Um,
he's injured.
And I don't know if I should go to the bank because I've already been in the bank.
You pretended to be someone else, and you didn't have a
Yeah, I
disguise.
pretended to be someone else, and I was looking like me. I gave a different
I
name.
should go
so-
to the bank then.
Yeah,
Okay, so Alexa and Arnold to the bank.
Yep.
right.
The money's also kind of in your name, Arnold. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
the member of the
possibly.
bounty
Need
hunt
to
gang.
say-
so-
Pass me the
Yeah.
date, Slate Quintus.
I'll give you the data slate. That's right. You're the registered bounty hunter, aren't you?
I
So
am.
it's all gonna be
Correct.
for you anyway.
Pass
So
me
I
back.
can't pretend to be Arnie. So
Yeah.
I'll go with
And,
Jan.
Well, what did it say, Quintus?
What did it say? Oh, whereabouts are we, Al?
At the moment, you're just stood outside number 19 on the map, which is where the bounty shack is. You just left there. You left old James Deadeye off to his nosebleed.
Yeah.
Big
I can
notification.
access it.
So you're
Okay.
talking over each other there, but I can't catch it when people are speaking at once.
Somebody
Now,
speak.
now, no one's speaking. So
Okay.
Right, I'll answer Hayden. What it said was there's a new bounty. It's for I'd like to look round, see if there's anyone near us watching.
Looks like the
Mate.
suspect.
can I have an awareness test from everyone, please?
Maybe you can. Maybe you can't.
We don't. It's not mandatory. You don't have to make a test.
Well, I beg to differ, so.
Very good.
Bandex.
Hey, Jan. You. What about Quintus? You rolling Quintus?
Oh, sorry, I was busy, lost in nonsense. Awareness.
Awareness test, yes, please.
Yeah, I was just thinking about something. But I can't tell you what, because that would be the meta chicken.
Jan, you see over in an alleyway, you see a teenager, and he's just stood propping up the alleyway. Doesn't look like he's doing much of anything, but you get the feeling that he maybe is keeping an eye on you. No one else sees this.
The name on the new bounty is Reptile Marino. The big cheese around here.
Oh.
It describes the ship that we know of, or Grimsport that we've also heard of, as possible locations for him. Murder, extortion, smuggling, larceny, and unlicensed sorcery. That bit troubles me. The rest of it, I have no problem dealing with someone that dabbles with those other things, but unlicensed sorcery.
Unlicensed sorcery is a bit strange. I don't know how to deal with that shit. All we have is Jan to help us. At least we have Jan. You know. Highly regarded in my area. People like Jan. They're venerated as room priests. It's respect to the man. I keep jumping into Dick.
The dick goes deep into your psyche.
Oh, Dick Pincher.
Jumping into Dick. It just happens.
Dick. I know.
Oh,
the
it happens to the
I know.
best of us, doesn't
It's
it?
just
I know. I love the fact that I called him Dick Pincher.
It's the gag that keeps on giving, man.
Yeah.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Right. I'm going to say, Arnold, there's one other thing. It describes the man. This Reptile Marino. I thought it was a nickname. His description, 5'5",
Yes.
gifted, whatever that means, scaly green skin and yellow slitted eyes. And then I'm going to show him the photo of Reptile Marino.
I would say gifted might mean mutant from the plenty, as people keep saying. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, look at him.
He's definitely 100% a mutant.
Do you think we could sell his hide for a coat as well for an extra bounty? I could skin him.
Or perhaps the disguise.
If we can find him, he might be able to chameleon.
I think we know exactly
but-
where he is, or we know 2 places he might be, and one of them happens to
wouldn't
be
go
the
to the
place
boat.
with the fucking painting we're after.
We're not ready. We're clearly not ready for that.
There's no time like the present.
What are the other
Let's
bounties?
go! I'm feeling heroic. I killed a dog.
You lead the
That's-
charge.
I say, Brownie, there is a handout on Roll20 which has the details of all the active bounties. If you want to have a little read at your leisure.
It's got this vision of Quintius sat in like an armored fortress or bunker, giving orders like what they call that lieutenant in Alien.
I'm fucking noble-born, Johnny. Of course, that's what he's doing.
Yarn, when you look back, that guy in the alleyways, he's no longer there.
Yeah.
We can't have any firing in here.
There's nothing I can do about the
What?
Like the next available bounty is 2,500, and that's sorcery as well. I'm not sure we're ready for sorcerers.
I think we get absolutely destroyed by.
You know, I mean, I rolled a 10 for damage, so you know, I was fighting a dog. I think we'll be okay. You know, I mean, the dog. You know, I don't know if you noticed, but it was like blinking about. We'll be fine. Let's do this.
I like
Turns
your.
out it was a blind and deaf.
I like your
That was
commitment.
But it was maybe a little bit
Yeah.
Quintius.
Makes me feel real good about myself.
Okay, guys. So
I'm off
What
to
you
the
do?
bank.
you're off to the bank, and Yarn and Quintius are off to the
Yeah.
army. Okay, so we'll do Yarn and Quintius first. It's still a tiny bit of light in the sky. The sun's setting.
Okay.
But the light of the miasma is becoming more prominent. It's casting its deceptive shadows everywhere.
I'm gonna
Um,
shirk away from it a bit.
You head to the shop, and the shopkeeper, Madame Diane, bows her head to you both as you enter. And she says in a prim fashion to Yarn, she goes, Wagwan! You would be here for your armor, of course. Please come around the back of the shop. I believe you'll be most excited to see the work I've created for you.
Something. Yeah, come on.
Perfect.
Okay, so you head around the back of the shop, and you see, for a start, you see that she has quite a few dogs around the back here. She keeps some dogs, maybe for security. When you go around the back of the shop, there's out in the backyard. There's a mannequin which is wearing your suit of armor, and it's drying in the what remains of the sunlight, and it's basking under the combined light of the star Orpheus and the light of the miasma. And she says to you, "Forgive me, the suit is still drying. In order to cure and work the hide in such a short time, it's necessary to use some quite aggressive desiccants. I've given the armor multiple rinses to try and ensure no carryover of the chemicals."
That shot, man. Yeah.
You see the hide armor. It seems darker now than when it sat upon the gator's back. The armor consists of hide pauldrons, vambraces, greaves, tassets, and a sturdy chest plate.
Facets. Nice.
Tassets, not facets. I think. Or is that a different thing? I don't know what that is. But tassets are like the bit that goes over the thighs, I believe.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
So, Madame Diane, she's dismantled the bone vest that you gave her, and she's incorporated the bones into each section of the armor. So overall, the appearance is skeletal, almost demonic, and the light of the miasma flickers and plays over the suit of armor. And she says to you, "If I do say so myself, this is some of my finest work. I'm not sure why, but the addition of the bones has imparted something special to the armor. It feels to me like the bones wanted to be a part of this, like they have perhaps desires of their own. I mean, you may think me silly, but I have learned to trust my instincts.
Yeah, let me tell you, this give me full joy.
From where did the bones originate?
A place far from here. It'd be hard to pronounce in your tongue, man.
There is a power to things here that are close to the plenty. And when crafting items, you sometimes find that things become more than the sum of their parts. Sometimes a rare or unusual ingredient can be used to make something quite truly special or unique. I mean,
Bob Smith.
I had the same feeling when I crafted those exquisite shoes that I showed to you, and she points to Quintius, the other day.
Is this the woman that had the cane as well? Is this where I bought
Yeah.
the sword cane?
That's exactly right.
Hmm.
She's
I say,
the
the shoes. Yes, I remember those shoes. And I brandish my cane sword. There was another one you showed me, another cane. Do you recall?
I do recall. Yes. Are you interested still?
Let's see it. Let me have a look. This one is fine, but
Well, if
I
we
like
can just if we can just finish with this gentleman here and his purchase, we can sort you out in a moment. So, she starts to take the armor off of the mannequin and she starts to hand it over to you, Jan, and she says, "The plenty gives, and the plenty takes." So
Yeah.
the armor she gives you is it's called bone hide armor.
Bonehide.
Bone hide. So it's a combination of crocodile hide and bones, which are integrated into each section of the armor. So she's dismantled the bone vest, and she's split the bones around each piece of armor. It
Nice.
gives 4 primitive armor on arms, body, and legs. And it also has a set bonus. So while you're wearing armor on all of these locations, if you have the full set, has a special bonus which is called Fated. So whenever you use a fate point, you can roll a d100, and if you roll a 30 or less, you will recover that fate point for the rest of the session.
God damn it! You've turned him into Ramsey.
And if you burn a fate point, you can also make this test, and on a 15 or less, you will get to recover the burned fate point.
Ooh.
What, 13 or less?
50. It's 30 for when you spend a fate point, and it's 15 when you burn a fate point.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Delicious. Thank you.
Okay. So
Nice.
you've got your first magic item in the game.
Nice, Alan. Very nice.
But yeah, like I say, from this for everyone else, when you combine certain ingredients together, you might have unusual effects. So there's an element of special crafting here. So Quintius, she turns to you and says, "Yes, I was about to close the shop, but we can go inside if you like and have another look at this exquisite cane. It's not exquisite. This finely crafted cane."
That would be delightful. And before we go any further, I do apologise, James, for almost hijacking your fucking turn there. That wasn't.
No, don't worry about it.
I just fell into the RP and ran with it. Yes, I'll go with her, I suppose. Yeah.
Okay, so are you going as well, Jan? Going back in the shop? So she leads you around the front of the shop and she heads inside and she goes straight to the walking cane. She knows exactly where it is and she takes it out, carved of dark wood by a skilled carver, and it's made of it's like got a helix pattern around it. And it is it's very good. It's and she says 80 drachma, sir, for this one.
It's rather nice, yes. Tell me, who makes these?
And she goes, "Well, I'm not sure I can reveal all my sources and my suppliers to you, sir. Well, you might try and put me out of business."
Forgive me, my dear. It was mere curiosity. I understand the mindset of the artist. Do not doubt that for a moment. I know some of them prefer anonymity, but no. Yes. 80 drachma, you say? I'm just going to start looking around at other items in his shop. And then I'm going to take out... Oh, no, I haven't got it with me. No, I'm not. Sorry. I left it back at the... I left the gems back at the inn, didn't I?
You
In the
did. You
floorboard.
left them underneath the floorboard hidden.
Yeah. So I'm just going to sort of pretend to look around for a few moments and say, I'll think about it, madam, and pass it back to her. Because I don't have 80 drachma.
Goes,
Well, this 80 you gave me, Dave.
You what, sorry?
Two.
Well, this 80 you gave me, Dave.
Well, that was your... Why did you just call me Dave in Jan's voice?
Yeah. Right.
Why was that so funny? I don't know. Anyway, I'll say, well, if you... What about your leg?
I'll be alright. I'll heal up.
If you don't mind. If you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hand the 80 drachma over,
Yeah. And I
To,
take the staff.
and you're going to purchase the staff, right?
I am.
Okay. Right. So please add a fancy wooden carved cane to your inventory deck.
I've just had an idea. Because he's got
Go on.
two, I could like knock him up like a sort of Zimmer frame rig. So we could use both the stick, to walk, and then nobody would suspect him when he pulls out the two swords, like a Zimmer frame rig. And then there could be some guns on it as well.
I don't think this is a sword stick cane.
No,
This
no,
one.
it
Oh,
certainly
no.
isn't. It doesn't have any.
Oh.
It doesn't have any special qualities when you
Yeah.
take it. But it is rather dapper, and it's stylish, presentable, and it's nice to have a selection of presentable clothes.
This.
Because you don't want to wear the same apparel every day, do you?
Exactly. And then the boots as well. I'm going to have to get the boots at some point, but I can't do that yet. I'm going to say, thank you. I do apologise, madam, for keeping you open longer than necessary. A fine job on my companion's armour as well. A good day to you.
Okay, she make a charm test, please,
Mm-hmm.
and you can add a +10 for your etiquette.
Okie dokie.
She has delusions of. Well,
Maybe
yeah,
not.
she believes herself to be of a higher class than she
My
probably is.
favourite mark. +10. Bastards.
Okay, she goes. It's no problem. It's no problem at all. And I must remind you that these exquisite shoes. I can't see them staying here for very long. You want to snap them up while you've got the chance, I wager.
Well, perhaps, madam, in a few days I will return, but I have pressing business. I'm sure you understand.
She smiles. She bows her head. Good day to you. And I must now close the shop.
Very well. Shall we, Jan?
Yeah, man, lead on.
I'm okay. As I walk away with Jan, I'm going to say, Jan, you do look rather dashing in that armor, and also I'd like to once again apologize for the incident earlier today.
Think no more of it, man.
Well, no, it was terrible. I could have hurt you, and all I was just being silly. But yes, but can I ask you something, Jan?
By all means, man.
What does wagwan mean?
It's a traditional greeting. It means hello.
Ah, wagwan. What? The woman in the shop said it to you.
Yeah, I think she likes me, man.
Mm. You like her?
You like her? You seem to like all the ladies, man.
Well, she's not really my sort. The merchant type, or a tedious bunch. Talk about numbers all day. I prefer the.
I'm gonna say you're still a lover, man. Slap him on the back and
Wagwan, Jan. Wagwan.
Hello.
I'd like you, Dave, please, to make a willpower test.
Shit.
Be corrupted.
What have I done? A willpower test.
Yes, please.
What? GM loves willpower
Oof.
test.
What have we got? What's the roll?
Oof.
So that's,
4 degrees of failure.
okay, while you're having this moment of camaraderie with Jan, and you start talking about women, you get this rush, and you get this mental image of a beautiful woman with blonde kind of pixie haircut and dark jet black eyes, and you do think maybe you should go back and see her again. You get this strong urge. You really should see her again. Your mouth starts to water, perhaps a little bit.
While you're looking at Jan.
No. While he's thinking of, he's not drooling. I'm just thinking. You know what I mean? He's got.
Can I see him off somewhere?
Sorry.
Do I see
your
it
lip,
off anywhere?
your lip in that way when you think of strange demonic paw.
Can I make a Synesians check?
Okay, sure, you can.
Alan, you check your messages, please.
It'll be. I can just imagine James. You've been knobbing demons, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Jan. You turn your attention to Quintus. You close your eyes and you focus upon him, and yeah, you can get a warp animation, a warp signature coming. It's coming from his backpack.
He's gonna be like, "Don't move, man. I sense something. I sense something is coming from your backpack."
From my backpack.
Yeah.
It's not spam, is it? It's I mean, it's been around a while, I suppose, but it's sealed. It's hermetically sealed. It'll be fine. I'm going to start taking my backpack off, even though he's told me not to move.
Okay, you take the backpack off. Are you searching for it to get to the source of this emanation? Okay, Jan, you quickly discover what triggered your psychic senses, and it's a carved wooden statue made of dark wood of a laughing monk, sat cross-legged. You're not sure where he got this from. You didn't see him at the time. Loot this from the farmstead. But I would like you to make a Scholastic Law Occult and a Forbidden Law Demonology test, please.
Right. So, occult. Demon. Oh, occult is a massive fucking demon. Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting combination of roles.
I don't know what colour it belongs, but no, it's a fucking demon.
Look out!
So, okay, so you look at this item, you hold it in your hand, and you focus upon it, and you recognise that this item could be used as a psionic focus. It could be used to supplement your own power. But you get the impression that there's something amiss here. That the item would be considered proscribed by the Scholastia Psychana.
Of course.
You delve deeper into the idol, tracing the patterns of the focus. Your stomach churns with nausea. You realize that there is something of the ruinous powers about this item. It will be wisest to cast it into the flames. There is a power to the item, but to use it to supplement your strength would be to invite damnation. So the stats on this item, it would give +3 to your willpower stat and +1 to your psychic test.
Yeah.
However,
What's your willpower?
and also while you're running this scan, Jan, you get 1 corruption point, and that's because you rolled 100 on one of your evaluations.
Right.
Okay.
Well played, Alan. That was beautiful. I genuinely enjoyed the reveal of that item.
So you're holding it in your hands, and so yeah, it's up to you what you do now. You know.
I'm gonna look Quintius straight in the eye and say, This is cursed, man. We need to get rid of it. We need to burn it, or we need to sell it and get what we can for it. But we is not keeping it. Do you understand me, boy?
Can I ask for an intimidation check?
What are you trying? You want him to intimidate you?
Yeah,
I mean, you
want
can. I mean, you can just role play that as you like. If you feel
Okay,
that you want to role play intimidated, you can just role play that. You don't need to. We don't need
Well,
to roll
I
you
don't
down.
know. I don't know if he would be.
Unless James wants. Do you want to intimidate him? In which
I don't
case,
know.
in which case, James
No,
can
he
make a
would.
roll.
He,
That's up
he
to
would be
James. Rather.
intimidated. If you want to make a roll, by all means do.
But yeah,
but
no,
I
you
think
can, you can feel free to role play however you want, Dave. You don't need this. You know.
okay. I'm going to go. Well, I only took it because the Laughing Monk. It's been mentioned, hasn't it? That I didn't know it was. What is it?
You hear a laughter on the wind.
Did
I'm
you
gonna
hear?
put it. I'm gonna put it in my backpack, Alan.
Just going to let it go.
Okay.
And look a little pale.
Okay. We're going to leave you two there. We're going to move over to the other two.
Mhm.
Okay, you heading off to the bank, guys?
Yep.
The sun is setting. The Miasma's light is now prominent. And you head to the town square. It seems most people have gone home, but there's still a bit of trade going on in the town square. As you see the bank, there is armed guards outside of it, and there's also some kind of robot or cyborg. I think you clocked it as a cyborg previously, Alexa. It's a part, a bit like almost like a servitor, perhaps.
Yeah.
It's got some human components in it, probably, and it's got two heavy weapons on each. It's got heavy weapons on each arm. So it's got some kind of heavy weapon drone that's there to protect the bank
It's like
as well.
a mission dreadnought with like the sort of, the four weapon attachment. Is it a bit like that?
Yeah, a bit like that.
Yeah.
ED2.
Cool.
Yeah, might be a little hint of ED209 there.
Yeah.
Must be in everything.
Excellent. Does it have
Nice.
OCP written on it?
Well,
Hmm?
Does
I'm
it have
going to
OCP
set.
written on it?
Sorry, guys, you're both talking at once, so it's difficult for me to hear.
Okay.
Go on, Johnny.
I was like, does it have OCP written inside of it?
You don't see that. Seems quite run down in the sense that you're not sure if it's been properly maintained, so it's not bright and shiny.
Yeah.
It appears to be quite worn.
All right. I'm
No.
going to stop before I get to the main doors and ask the guards to say, I have weapons on me. Do I need to hand them over before I come in? Because it's my first transaction in this bank.
And this guy looked at me and says, "Of course, you need to hand in your weapons. You done
All right,
stupid.
do it.
You're not coming into this bang arm like that."
I don't know. Everybody else their own customs. It depends if you've been as many places as me. But yeah, I'll hand my weapons over. Where do I do that, my friend?
So you can leave them with me. And Ed 209 turns all its heavy weapons up to you, and it has you purely in its focus, Arnold. And
All right.
it raises up slightly, goes, and you think it could dish out quite a lot of firepower.
Yeah, I've got a plan for that motherfucker.
I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna look at the.
Anyway.
I'm gonna look at the robot and go. It's beautiful. But
You hear that, Ed? You're beautiful. Don't need to kill us. Here's all my weapons. I'm off to the bank with my data slate.
Okay, so you're handing your weapons in, or what about you,
Yeah.
Alex? Are you staying outside, or are you going inside?
no,
handing weapons in?
I'll come in. I'll just hand over my pistol because that's all I'm carrying at the moment.
Okay, you head inside, and there's one teller that's still working. You realise that there is some concealed weapons or concealed defense turrets, perhaps in the bank itself.
Oh, yeah.
So This is probably the most high tech and well defended area in the whole port that you've come across so far. You head up to the cellar. He looks
Yeah,
he looks down his nose at you, even though he's shorter than you.
Is it a really long nose, like mutated long? Like,
He doesn't
And
appear to be a
he
mutant.
looks down at me and say, "Hello, little man. I've got 720 drachma. I've been told to transfer for state slate."
He goes,
Can you
well,
do it for me?"
yes, let me have a look, and I shall see if what you say is true. They're handing over the slate, or rather,
I
there's
have
like there's a big
little
plexiglass
dwarf
window which he's kind of protected behind, but
thing.
there's
Yeah,
a
so it's
tray that
got
he opens
dwarf
up.
thing, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you
it
put
there.
the
Yep.
yeah, okay, you put it in, and he takes it, and he starts to look. He goes, Wolf, I see. Is that a real name?
No, but my normal name is so stupid you wouldn't want to hear it.
I'm sorry, I'm only checking. Right, okay, then he goes, yes, everything seems to be in order. You want to make the full withdrawal here. Can I perhaps tempt you to open an account with the bank?
Oh,
We
maybe
do
you
operate a very competitive rate of interest because we are the only bank in town.
could. Oh, really? No, I'll have all my money today. Thank you.
He
Maybe
looks
next time.
a bit put out by that.
Yeah,
he's not hitting
I'll
his
have my-
he's not hitting his KPIs.
it's not the money. It's not all mine to mess about with. So I'm not going to go back under any false pretenses or get distracted. I'm sorry, my friend, but give me all my money, and that'll do.
Okay, he heads back away from the glass for a while, and then he comes back with with all the money really, and he puts it into a small satchel and puts it back in the tray along with your dead slate and hands it over, and you are now 720 drachma richer.
I'm going to come into the group. Go, where are you? I really should get to you before I get robbed.
I can't hear you, Dave. There's no sound there, mate.
Jan and I are just taking a stroll back towards the town centre, my good man. Where are you?
I'm at the bank. I'm just wanting to come out and hope that I don't get robbed before I split the difference on this money.
Okay, well, we're on our way.
Okay.
Come along, Jan.
Right, you all meet up. The rest of the journey is uneventful. I'm just going to go for a slash.
Cane in each hand. New cane. Sword cane. Oh, I'm strutting my stuff.
You're
I
such
look
a
like
gainer.
I might be
You're such
disabled
a
now.
gainer.
I no longer look like
No
a
one
noble
canes as hard as
gentleman.
you.
I'm wearing shitty leather armor and I've got 2 canes. I now look like a
And a
local
top
who's had
hat
his
on,
legs
always.
broken a few times.
I'm really
Yeah,
sorry
top
about your helmet being
A top hat that's now too big because I wedged it on a pot helm and it's now sort of like down over one side of my face and I'm just strutting down the street with my 2 canes.
Oh dear.
I'm just going to go for a quick piss, actually.
The Artful Todger. Okay,
I liked plugging up the water.
yeah, that was cool.
Plugging up the water was a good moment.
I need 259 drachma out of this.
Well, wait a second. We're going to pay Gumbo a bit as well. As
Yeah,
a
yeah.
cut.
In order
So
to make my stake, that's what I mean. I've got 241 drachma at the moment. So
we've got some dog meat to sell as well.
yeah, we do.
The game is tonight though, so
Yeah.
it'll take you a while to sell the dog meat.
Yeah, we could
Probably not be able to
maybe.
do that tonight.
If
We
you
can
need the extra money off me to borrow, I will pass you it gladly, Alexa.
Yeah, because like then I can go and enter the game, see what I can do with it.
But
Hopefully, it'll be a good game.
Person with highest luck stakes is Brownie.
But I have
not me. Not
I
me.
have gambling ability, which is quite good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
49.
That's
So
good.
it's
49's a
decent-
good
it's
roll.
decent enough. I need to develop some sort of X-ray vision for the cards as well, so I can cards. That's what I want to try and develop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got no idea why, but Brownie keeps steering clear of the casino.
Dave.
Struggling to come up with excuses why.
Dave.
Yes.
Okay, right. You all meet up.
Oh.
You get your weapons back. Oh, sorry, if you want to say something, go ahead.
No, don't matter.
Yeah, so you get your weapons back as you head out the bank, and you all meet up, and yeah, and then what are you saying to each other? What are you doing?
I would
Quintus.
like to go to the casino tonight. There is a big game on, and I could win us a lot of money.
Casino, that sounds like a wonderful idea. Yes, I think we should go to the casino. We should definitely go with Alexa's idea. Let's enjoy ourselves. We've had a productive day. We've made some money. We've captured a bad guy. He must have been a very bad guy. He did some things people didn't like. We should definitely celebrate at the casino. Yes, let's go.
Stop. We need to divvy up this money.
Money? Yeah, let's go. We should
Yes.
do that. Go.
And also about money, Quintus.
Yes.
Do you have 20 drachma for me?
No, not. I know I owe you more than that. I've got it written down. I've been reminding myself of.
No. You only owe me 20.
No, that's not
what-
right. I owe you more than that.
No, that was a gift for the other stuff. But what you took off that man was a party share.
A gift.
So you only owe me 20. So because I'm about to party share my bounty with you all. So you know.
Okay. No, I don't have 20 drachma. I did. I lent some. I gave some to Jan, and then I asked if I could have it back. He said he was okay with that. It was for medical expenses, but he said he was okay. So I took it back, and I bought this cane. So I don't have.
You fucking what?
Not
Not Kane with my fucking winnings. After I nearly died with crocodile hands, I fell into a fucking pit trap covered in shit.
Just wait a moment. It was an awkward situation. I was trying to. I need to talk to you about the thing that I have, or the thing I had that Jan has, and the cane. And maybe we should. Would you like a drink, Arnold?
Fucking would.
Let's
God
go to the
damn it,
casino.
man.
To the casino then.
Okay. Quintus, team. There's no I in fucking team, Quintus.
No, but there is one in. There is one in Quintius. There's two. There's two eyes in Quintius.
Well, think of me as your other eye.
Well, okay. Well, how about
And
this?
I will think of you as mine, as well as Alexa and Jan. You know, we can't just run off of this shit ourselves all the time.
Take your 20 thrones that I owe you out of my share of the money. How's that?
That sounds reasonable.
Thank you, Alexa. Thank you.
To the casino.
To the casino, yes.
Okay.
I'm going to walk up alongside Arnold and say, look, don't be sore about the money.
But I'm not a reasonable man! Do you understand me? I'm not a reasonable man at all! I'm not reasonable in the slightest decision. What you two make me.
Alexa's going to put a hand on Arnie's shoulders.
I'm sorry. Got the best of me. I don't care about the money. It's the comradeship I care about.
I'm going to put my
So
hand on his,
don't worry about the fucking money.
squeeze on his shoulder. Gentle squeeze on his shoulder. It's like,
I really wanted to kill that guy today, Alexa.
I know. You'll get your money. Do not worry. I will win it for you.
Quintus.
Yes,
I like you, man. Give me a hug.
Okay, I'm going to... the book that I was drawing out of my backpack, I'm going to let go of back into the backpack and give Arnold a really awkward hug and be really quite scared.
Ari, we'll just embrace you more uncomfortably longer than you want. And as he struggled a little bit to try to get away. But then release you as he tried to struggle too much.
I'm gonna look around while going to raise my eyebrow. Like,
sorry, Dave. Sorry, Dave. It's I just enjoy our back and forth.
It's like the 40k. It's like the 40k version of The Odd Couple. It's
No, I just like how back and forth it is. It's you know, you're the man who touched my fingernails off and then told me I needed a whole new bionic arm because I've had like my fingernails removed.
I know. No, it wasn't just your fingernail. They took all your nerves out of your arm. That's what it was.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They
Okay.
peeled all the skin and your nerves and everything out. That's why your arm was
You
fucked.
still tortured me.
Yeah, it was fun.
To be honest, I enjoyed it too. It was a really good scene.
Yeah, we all enjoyed that. So.
Yeah, it was good. You can thank Johnny.
Yeah, thank Johnny for that.
Johnny caused it all.
You didn't thank him at the time, though, did you?
No, and because of that, the story's taken on a different turn. But anyway, back to
It's cool.
Anyway,
Right,
yeah,
okay.
sorry.
So yes, let's get back to the game. You're heading off to the casino. Is everyone going?
I like to be the twisted instigator. Certain things during the role play, so it has to be done.
I'm going to the
I'm
casino.
going to go find the doctor
Casino.
with my bountied winnings.
Okay, so you're taking your share of the bounty, yeah? And so Jan's
Yep.
going to head off on his
Yeah.
own.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna speak to just have a quick word with Barney before he goes. But like, I have 241 a drachma for my stake. I need 500.
Alexa, take my drachma.
I won't take it all. I'll just take enough to. Can I take 259 of it?
Yes, that's
to
fine.
Okay, so you
make
have
my stake.
you have 720. So you're taking 259.
Yeah.
No. We need to. Oh, need to save 100 for Gumbo.
Okay, so
that's if the
So
group,
how are you planning? How are you planning to split this in general? So 720, and there's kind of like 5e. You said you give Gumbo share.
Yeah,
That'd be
I'd like to
100.
give
That'd be 144 each. Is that right?
Well, no, just give Gumbo 100 because it's
Okay.
more than his vote rate.
Okay,
He'd
that's
be happy
fine.
with that.
Okay, so then there'd be 620 then by 4. That'd be 155 each.
Mhm.
So do you want to all add 155 drachma to start with?
Yeah. How much is the healing normally?
How much is healing? Healing's normally 50 drachma. However, it's not been that long, I don't think, since you've had. So who's had healing? I'm starting to forget now who's had healing.
I've had a bit of healing,
I
but
don't think I've had healing except for my.
You've not had doctor's healing. That's fine. What I'm saying is you can't just keep going back to the doctor. If you've been before, you wouldn't be able to get another heal for.
Yeah.
Say, I think it's a week.
Two-
So if you've
two
not been to him,
people
it's
have.
yeah. I'm trying to think. It was.
It wasn't me. I know Arnie did.
Yeah, I'd have to check. But I don't think.
I constantly take off all my money off at the same time.
Yeah. No, I need to keep better records really on healing. So I've been a bit.
Take off
there.
this
But if you don't say, sorry, what's the question?
And how much drachma we got?
So if you take 100 off for Gumbo, it means you get 155 each of the 4 of you. Okay. Yarn.
That gives me 396 altogether. So I just need another 104 to make up the stake.
I'm going to give you 55.
Cool.
How much is that left? How much? 144.
4, 1, 4, 5, 1.
It was
100. I need 49.
You need 49.
Yeah.
No, it was 104 and yeah. Okay, so you need another 49. So who's giving him the 49?
I'll give you another 49.
Okay.
Okay, so Hayden's giving him the other 49. Okay.
I'll give him 66 for a little bit extra to bet on.
Excellent. Offer a drink or something.
Yeah.
London.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're giving him 66.
Yeah, so that puts me down to 200 drachma I've got left.
Okay. And what does that?
They do off
That put me on, you give me 6 more, 6 extra.
He gave you another
10.
17 drachma on top of what you wanted. So you'll be on 517. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Roger that.
Brownie, if you don't think you've had healing from the doctor, that's fine. It would normally cost 50 drachma. Where do you want to go? He's a traveling doctor. Where would you want to go to try and get him?
I'm just
back to the inn, or?
I'm gonna wink at Arnie.
Yeah, I'll go back to the inn and I'll ask if any. Please.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's all right, and I'm gonna put my arm around you. I'll just brace you for a second as a mately hug. In an a really uncomfortable hug for you. I don't give nice hugs. This is Wolf.
I'll sort of scrunch up, but then I'm just gonna gently squeeze his bun, one of his buns, like that. There you go.
And then you get prodded with my front spear.
This is gonna get weird.
And Wolf goes off all red faced and embarrassed.
I'm gonna give him a wing, flick my hair, and then just walk towards.
Yeah, she's an attractive little cyborg. Has to be said. So.
I feel like I've just got an insight into Johnny and Hayden's relationship that I didn't need.
Okay, guys. So you head off to the honeypot, and you arrive in time for the big game. And you notice that the security around the honeypot seems much higher than usual. There is a squad of enforcers outside, and there's also looks like a group of armed mercenaries. And
Nice.
stood in between the two groups, there is a massive, bulking mutant bouncer dressed in a suit that is strained severely. In fact, you think one of his buttons is missing. And he looks ready to crash some skulls together. The slightest provocation.
That's what he does. That's his thing.
And he notices you as you approach. And he goes, "All right. It's the metal lady. You're the radiator woman."
That's right.
You here for the...
They do say I have a radio about me. Yes.
What's your business then, lady and gentlemen?
I'm a competent radiator woman here with me. Big man, how are you doing?
I have a gambling.
Yeah, well, I'm all right. Keeping busy, you know how it is. Weapons, please, if you're coming in.
Yep. I'll
Yes,
take
of course.
take the pistol out and then just like hand it with a little bow. Like that.
Okay, so you take out. What about your last carbine? What about all your other weapons? Are you handing everything in?
Yeah,
Or?
I'll stand them all over. Not the bed. I only have the pistol on me. I've left everything else on the boat.
Okay, fair enough. And what about Arnold? You're handing everything in?
Yeah, I don't. If I need to do anything, I'll have to grapple someone to the floor, pinch a gun, and start firing that.
Okay, and Quintius?
I'm going to leave my auto gun and my auto pistol. I'm going to leave my new cane and try and take the sword cane.
Okay. He pats everyone down in turn. He seems satisfied. He says, "Yeah, go on, Ernie." He says, "Go see Gwyneth if you're here for the big game."
Gwyneth?
Thank you, boss.
Radio.
And
Thank
you
you,
stay
mate.
you stay out of trouble.
Yeah, as if I make any.
And you hear his stomach rumble as you head off in.
Haven't got any food on me.
You've got some corpse starch rations.
I think you want
Food.
Quintius has some tins of spam.
Quintius, give this man a tin of spam. Did you hear his belly?
I'm going to approach the gentleman and say, "Would you care for?" and produce one of the tins of spam. A tin of spam, sir.
He looks at it and he seems fixated by the tin of spam, and he goes, "I'll have a bit. This ain't no bribe, is it? Not allowed to take bribes."
No, I'm not asking you for anything in return. I'm just offering you a tin.
Oh, good. Yeah, because I'm not allowed to take bribes. And he
No,
takes
it's
the
not a
tin.
bribe, sir.
He
And
takes
I'm
the
going
tin. And his hand dwarfs the tin. It's it just looks a bit undersized, and he just
Does he Popeye it?
he beat me to it. He just
Johnny's done it again.
he beat me to it. He pops the tin with his hand, and he knocks the spam down in no time whatsoever. And he goes, "Yeah, some good spam."
Johnny,
And a little smile rises on his face. It's the first time you've seen him smile, I think.
I'm gonna two things. I'm gonna take 2 more tins out of the backpack and hand them to him. I don't know how many tins I got, but I'm assuming I got more than 3.
You got you got 4 tins.
Okay, so I'm gonna give him 2 more.
There.
Just give him them.
He goes, "Yeah, you're a gentleman."
Well, it has been said. Yes. Enjoy your spam, good sir.
I will. And then he proceeds to eat the other 2 tins of spam. He doesn't wait. He just knocks them back as well.
Okay.
All right. So you head off inside. Okay. You head off inside, and the honeypot is raucous. There's loads of people here. All the tables seem packed.
Okay. The honey pot.
There's a tune playing
Here
on
we
the
go.
piano that you just can't recognise.
I'm gonna go to the bar.
Okay.
I'm gonna order no. Who's with us? Is everybody with us? Is
Everyone but Jan.
everybody but yeah? So I'm going to buy Quintus and Alexa a drink.
Okay.
And myself.
What are you
do you want to
buying?
drink? Hey, Quintus, Alexia, what do you want to drink?
Whatever you're having, Arnold.
All right.
Something light. I'm here on business matters.
Right,
Could I
guys, I just need a moment.
What's happening?
I'm just needed a moment. He's making a map, and everybody's naked.
No, sorry, I was watching a little video that Brownie's posted. Family Guy, Popeye. Sorry. Right, sorry guys. Brownie just distracted me there. So yeah, so you're heading, guys. He's got sarsaparilla, amasec, and knee juice on offer for drinks.
Knee juice.
Knee
Wow.
juice, yeah.
That sounds healthy.
You've had knee juice. You've had knee juice before when you first came to the town. There were some kids selling kind of fruit juice, which must be called a knee.
Oh no, we drank the juice of a knee. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
It was refreshing. It was like a sort of fruit.
I remember. But
And a
when
lot
it's
of you guys won't have had fresh fruit. You know what I mean? It's not a regular part of diet in the 40s. You know,
Right.
41st
For
and
me,
around.
I'd like to order a glass of knee juice and a shot of amasec. And what does everybody else want? What does everybody else want?
Knee juice, please.
Knee juice for you. And
A
what
shot.
about you, Quinn?
A shot of amasec, please, Arnold.
Okay, a shot of amasec. So 2 shots of amasec and 2 knee juices, please.
Can I have an umbrella and a straw in mine with ice? Thank you.
The farmer says no problem. The drinks are quite overpriced here, but you do get all the extras. You do get ice. You do get a little umbrella. And it costs for 2 knee juice and 2 amasec will cost 32 drachma.
32 drachma.
By
I'll
the
take
gods.
that. I'll listen.
By the dark god.
That's an expensive round, but yeah. So everyone's got the drink. If you're drinking an alcoholic drink, I'd like you to make a test.
I'm making mine last a bit actually.
Right, you are. So we'll make you test later once you've finished.
Yeah, what I'm doing is I'm mixing my amsec in with my knee juice to make myself a cocktail.
Okay. And you have to say, guys, that the drinks here are of high quality, very tasty, and they taste better than any of the other bars that you've been in.
How many did you say? The 32 drachma?
32 drachma for the round.
Is it toughness test with a plus 30, Al?
Yeah, same as yours, buddy.
Yeah. It might have been stronger than I was expecting. 4 degrees of failure.
Oh, you go straight to your head, and also you get a bit of an adrenaline rush now that you're back in the honeypot. And yeah, it goes straight to your head, and you feel alive. You feel ready to gamble, and who knows, whatever.
I am firmly looking for a previous companion in the honeypot.
Yeah, you don't see initially. There are some working girls. There's a few working girls here. Arnold. Yeah, I mean it's nice, Arnold, but you can hold your drink.
Join the queue. Join the queue, quick. I've got a feeling she's got a few regular punters.
What was her name? I've forgotten what her name was. I've written it down somewhere.
Her name was Brittany. I'm surprised.
Brittany, that was it. I have written it down somewhere. That's it. Okay.
There's a few working girls. There's a few working girls. You see one who appears to have rabbit ears coming out there, and you see another who has tentacles on one arm, and you see a couple who don't appear to have a visible mutation. But there's no sign of Brittany at this moment. And they're all, you notice that all the working girls are stunning. They're absolutely stunning.
I'd like to approach the Playboy Bunny.
Okay. She turns around, and as you get closer, she's not wearing very much at all. Her clothes don't leave much to the imagination. And she turns around and she puts her hand on your arm and goes, "Well, hey there, Mr. Fancy Off-Worlder."
Oh, hello, my dear lady. Are those? But is Brittany around this evening at all? Do you know?
She make an awareness test.
I will make you an awareness test.
Right behind.
I failed my fucking drink roll.
You did, so -10.
Shit. No. 1 degree of failure.
Okay, she goes, well, yeah, she's here tonight. I'll tell her that you're looking for her.
That would be very much appreciated. Thank you, kind lady.
Okay. What are the other two doing? What are you doing, Alexa? And...
I'd like to offer a toast to a
Okay.
fine day's hunting. Like that with my thing. I'm trying to clink my glass with
I hear you,
Hayden's
Hayden.
gone quiet. Hayden's gone
Right.
quiet. Can't hear.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Does that mean you can hear me?
Yeah.
Unfortunate for you guys. But yeah, I'm sipping more of my drink to toast with you. I'm going to make this one drink last me a while. That's why I've mixed it.
Yeah.
I've rolled my test
Yeah,
for
I've
it.
seen, mate. I've seen.
Yeah.
You can hold your drink.
It's quite warm in here, so I'm going to just unzip the front of my sort of like bodysuit a bit. A little bit more, reveal a bit of gleaming cleavage.
Very good.
Yeah.
And you do get a few eyes. There seems like there's quite a lot of horny punters in the casino. So.
Does Quintius notice?
Oh, what the? I mean, you can't help but not notice. I mean, you head back to them after you spoke to Lexi.
Yeah.
And yeah, you certainly noticed. You couldn't not notice.
Okay.
I don't know why. It's just
Dave's trying to hold it in.
It's just such
Okay,
fun.
so guys, what's happening now?
Who's Gaius?
Guys, he said.
Oh, guys. Right. Is a big game happening, or is there any small games? What's that chance game where I could just guess the one?
There's a roulette is always playing. There are games that are going on, but the one that you've got the best chance on without any gamble skill is roulette.
I'll do that then.
Okay, so you're going to head off to the roulette table.
Yeah, otherwise I'm going to get distracted by Alexa's tears.
Okay.
That's not such things distract you when you're a soldier. Lexi, you've got such fine boobies with metallic points. Oh.
No, they're all natural. They're all natural.
Remember the line. Remember the line.
Oh, we're always skirting out the line, aren't we? That's good.
What line?
The line that Hayden doesn't even recognise.
Yeah, I don't have no line.
You won't recognise it until it's too bright.
Line, so
You know, Dave tried making a line on me when he did a sex scene between Gaius and Nate and Dick.
Tasteful. It was tasteful. It faded to black.
Oh, it was disgusting. But I had to go through with it because I wasn't backing down from my challenge.
You did well. But it faded to black. Let's remember that.
as much as I want to talk about Hayden's sex scenes, Alexa, are you going to head off and try and find the big game?
Yes.
And are you going to the roulette table with Arnold, or are you doing something else, or what are you doing, Quintus?
I'm going to stay sort of near the bar area and maybe have a little look round for Brittany. A little bit frantically, maybe.
Okay, Alexa, you head off and you find the head matron, I guess you call her, the woman known as Gwyneth, and you express your interest about joining the big game. And she looks you up and down, and she says to you, "Oh, honey, I ain't seen you round here before. Do you know the rules? I mean, these guys are big fish. I mean, are you sure you want to go there? I mean, you shouldn't gamble more than you can afford to lose."
I'll just take out the thing that I've got. I'll just take out the drachma and be like, "This is disposable income. I'm just here to play."
Well, if you're here to play, you're here to play. Let me take that and convert it into chips for you. It's gonna hand over the 500, yeah?
Yep, this could go badly wrong.
Okay,
Right,
she heads off and she disappears outside for a moment.
It's worth a punt. Got to be done.
Arnold, you head off to the roulette table. We'll come to that in a moment. Quintius, there's still no sign of Brittany at this time. And you start to feel a bit, perhaps a bit anxious.
Okay.
Alexa, Gwyneth comes back and she has 500 worth of chips, which she hands over to you, and she leads you upstairs to the private gaming room.
Okay. God knows who's going to be up here.
Okay. So as you head off, all alone, you head into the high stakes
Holy shit!
gaming room.
There are some fucking big fish in here.
Big
Okay.
fish.
There are 4 others around the table, as well as the dealer, who's a pretty young thing. As it seems that all the women are pretty young things in this place. So one of the players, and she introduces you to them all. It's called Tony McGee, and he appears to have a broken nose. He's got quite thick set, dressed in a suit. It's quite a dapper suit, and he's smoking a cigar. And you see in front of him, he has 1,000 drachma in chips. There's also Jacob Lynch, who's smartly dressed in a purple suit, has a wide-brimmed hat, a little glint in his eye, and he also has 1,000 drachma in chips in front of him. You're introduced to Lim Marino, who's dressed. He looks a bit like a peasant. He's missing teeth, and he's dressed in comfortable clothes, and he looks a little out of place with the other guys. And finally introduced to Governor Crookshank, who's dressed in a grey suit, which is somewhat fraying. And he has a slightly disdainful look in his eyes when he looks at you. Okay, so that is where we shall leave it.
Sorry, Alan.
for
I
tonight.